Maps are Night Haven, Lair, Clubhouse. Now, Night Haven, both teams have, over the last year, at least according to this website, might be wrong. I think some of the stats are wrong on this website, but top most played map for both teams. Lair, after that, is a third most banned map for WEIBO over the course of the year. So, in a BO3, you get 2 bans, and then the enemy picks. So, then likely DZ pick onto Lair. Last map is Clubhouse. Clubhouse actually is interesting for DZ to keep up. Maybe they have some ball knowledge on it, because DZ actually have banned it quite a bit and haven't played it as much. Night Haven Kitchen first start. Kitchen first start. Alright. Yep, DZ current major champions. APAC representatives. APL. WEIBO Gaming. Crazy upset over Virtus Pro. EU's number 2. Begin the playoffs. Kitchen first start on aggro.
And gaining WEIBO and much of their own. Yeah, huge opening pick. I don't know if that was a spawn pick.
I personally have DZ predicted.
He was caught by the window very early on the Azami, an operator that has regenerative utility. Exactly. So Jane, I know, is not getting the full value out of that Azami whatsoever. One of the most pivotal operators, especially in the late round,
being made over sight
on these defenses.
And then next step is that clash top lobby stairs. Lobby control, huge pitch.
I feel like WEIBO might have
they're double bird operators, likely util for top lobby for this clash. Clash leaves though, already bottom lobby for the clash.
Stronger and stronger position. And it's a matter of throwing a curveball, right?
Who sends to block out the feet hole angles, they're going to drop into freezer easier.
The most common bombs that they work out to basement and then
Kitch is such an interesting first site to start. They wanted to throw WEIBO off their game, but it looks like WEIBO are really comfortable attacking the site.
Rather than relying on prep work from the coaching staff and the analyst. So, losing General this early on that regenerative operator of the Azami is actually going to be even more damaging because they're a much weaker bomb site statistically. Yeah, but of course
DZ already backed up like deeper in this side. They don't even play the lobby layer.
Bunker down and stay alive for as long as possible. It does become difficult.
The attack can stall out.
However, that hasn't
happened so
far. WEIBO, while they are focusing on the vertical game,
Solos can tell whether or not where the nomad charges and whether someone's holding drone. Oh, but it doesn't. Now they hit side off that, surely. Now they hit side off that. It's 5v3 on site. Game touch reinforced. No, they want to clear folds out for Fino.
For example, the only real damage left on the board. By getting rid of those Womai magnets, that can literally win them the round. The clash is the only stopping power for the plan to be successful. And then we saw Kino earlier try and go for
the Ying's guy going on a kitch hatch.
Was figured out by the drone work.
They're gonna sense it off for freezer hatch.
Position to be in here for WEIBO. However,
DZ 3, 2, 1 coming out. 3, 2, 1 right now.
They killed the most important operator
he killed the guy off of freezer hatch.
Meant to finish off the clash. However, Hoven can get the job done with his DMR instead. Numbers advantage for WEIBO Gaming.
Newer's kind of in a great spot. Oh! Oh, I thought that was new. I thought that was Newers. I thought it was Newer. I thought it was Newer. What the fuck?
Does put WEIBO.
We're sprint past the window figures out. He's stuck in the corner now. Hoven's getting back up the hatch. They're gonna go for Newers. The guy under freezer, ready to aggro. Yep, guy next to freezer. Good help, good help, good help. Newers does go down. DZ actually bring that round. They keep refilling that freezer position. They keep putting the emphasis on that freezer hatch drop position because they know that later in the round for that deep flood for WEIBO. And that's DZ's preparation right there. Because like if WEIBO decided to go for the plan, I think DZ's pretty fucked. They gave lobby control so willingly and sparingly because WEIBO want to go for the deep flood. They're taking the gamble on WEIBO's strat. They're going storage next too. They're actually completely throwing WEIBO off their game. No basements or top floors yet. 2 favorites. That pick, I would not be surprised if this was WEIBO, and then I'm not surprised if Lair is DZ's map for that pick. It's called Soup Boy in chat.
Can't afford to be holding
on. Is this even the original Soup Boy guy? I don't think this is the original Soup Boy guy. Let me be a Soup Boy. Top floor extension, garage hold, denying the IT vert in case they want to deny plant onto pillar. Obviously, WEIBO will be getting this wall open. It is banded, so they'll bring the Mav.
A big win for them. Yes, it's a round
C4 ripped, ready for the feet holes on Mav. Ready to cheese the Maverick off this wall.
Continuously couldn't breach the wall, so they couldn't get the
that's a fucked up breach, man. The Mav actually fucking up the shotgun holes on the outside of the wall are to fuck up the Mav on purpose. And the Mav fucking up the wall actually fucks him over because his bandit shot blows up his own C4. Or zaps his own C4.
For the attackers, Common is playing the Maverick, trying to either open the wall, that was too risky, but he sapped off the bandit battery. That now enables Gutsy on the Hibana to then get into a safer breach position with that ranged hop breach destruction.
I wonder if Speakeasy is hopping. I wonder if they're going through double aqua or one's hopping through garage window. But it looks like another 3-2-1 flood by WEIBO. It's like their main win con these last 2 rounds are just 3-2-1 flood. But the biggest thing is it's very telegraphed. The longer it takes, the more quiet it gets.
Slow and steady, similar to what they
the
did
more
last
DZ
round,
start
does
getting
make me a little bit
suspicious.
worried.
A little bit predictable.
As that, yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Snake going down, actually.
As that time starts
Pressure
to whittle
sight.
down,
He's going to pressure sight, and off that contact, they're probably going to go for garage rock.
Execute DZ. If they have the numbers, might be able to lash out. The critical thing here
comes Aqua push. Good play by Keto. Great smoke play by Keto. And he gets a guy lower staircase too. Turned, walked all the way down through 90 to walk up Aqua for that Aqua pinch. And Keto shuts it down. Keto shuts out the shield through Aqua door and the guy from bottom stairs. Keno's playing out of his mind. That's major champ Keno right there. A form.
Plan A, a plan B, and a plan C. When Keno said the action is happening top floor, NGR Newer started playing much more passive by the bombs and saying if Keno falls, we still have a 2v2 on site. Or a 2v3 maybe if it all goes wrong. Instead, they had no advantage until that very moment.
Where the fuck was that guy? Oh yeah, they're the server.
No gas and
45 seconds.
Meaning that timer of 40 seconds, it's accurate.
They're going to go a storage window to try to make a plant happen.
Reaps
hold the movement. They're trying to make a plant happen. No more smokes. They have to push through site itself. They have to 3-2-1 this vert together.
Jump straight inside to try and
trying to bait out the sound. How does DZ play this?
Go for an execute is plant denial. And that could come laterally from above or below here for DZ.
They're going to go for it. Dewars runs under the vert. Dewars dies in the vert. Doesn't bait it out.
Instead of playing the vertical game, they're out of position. And they
oh, what the fuck? Too much. That's overcooked. He's trying to do too much with the vert. That guy's just holding it simply. Rapes is just holding the vert simply. If DZ wins EWC, do we start having talks about this being the best roster in the world currently over FaZe?
They get about halfway through. They get off the
I mean, if you're talking about currently, like, yeah, whoever wins the event is obviously right now better. That's the whole point of these events. They probably are still. Like, I mean, they just won an SLC major. They're the defending major champions. They are narratively the best roster in the world.
Despite smoke player,
whose coach is more jacked, and they have 2 fucking
unfortunate moment with Monty
brolicky, brawny coaches. It's hilarious. Basement now, top 4 run. Clash actually on the road.
Nail how to play shields, and he's one of the best shield players in North America.
Clash was sitting around cargo stairs. I think it's going to be more exo hold, surely. No, or at least he's playing around cargo cell with Clash. Double reinforced barrels wall, maybe. Smoke shotgun on the cargo stairs.
Maybe top 2. Maybe it's Annie and him.
I think
Smoke shield looking down 90 hall. Big setup around cargo. Maybe Clash will be playing there. I mean, Clash typically plays top exo stairs.
The team play around the shield. And I will say CG, they are phenomenal playing around the shield operator. I think WEIBO, similar story. So while you have a good shield player in Speakeasy and Keno,
site pressure, no pulse to poke and prod out the site hit though.
And also how to counter them. That's what Keno was very good at last round.
Immediate roam clear, WEIBO.
Leaning into second round out of the Clash pick, one of the best shield counters.
That's a bait.
They have the 3 musketeers of roam clear.
Get that out of the way. Then force the real playstyle after.
Dewars gets pushed back.
Here comes.
Gets ADS, does not catch the time. Good fall off by Dewars. Really good fall off by Dewars. He was getting cut off from fucking 17 angles. Look at that fucking clear. There was like 3 motherfuckers up there with blitz there. Slowing down though. Look at that momentum down immediately. They just hopped over fucking garage. Holy shit.
This next round we get another set of operator bans, 1 per team. And Speakeasy hasn't
insane
yet shown
pace.
Monty.
Insane pace in this clear.
Afterwards, if they decide to ban something else.
Same story for DCR.
Next layer is cargo stairs. Clash is playing top exo like I predicted.
For example, one of many possibilities.
Smoke on cargo stairs, a waste of time. They're wanting to go for a single animus cargo execute, it looks like.
Force back DC from the roam game.
They need to clear off Keno, get that control, and after that they can get onto single wall and go for plant.
DC still have a little bit of roaming presence because of Newers and Cafeteria Hallway that could go for flank but currently isn't. And then they have the Clash on the bomb side giving information, C4 from Womai, Toxic Babes from the smoke. They have a lot of different ways of dealing with
Clash actually doubles up with Keno on cargo stairs right here. They really want to hold down this control because if they have this control, cargo control can see all the plant spots. You see the double reinforced wall on cargo. They can't make vert onto cargo except for that little like clip
Question is, will they
Oven's holding that little clip. They don't want to take cargo, actually. WEIBO are not holding. Here comes the flank. Speakeasy gets the plant spawn pillar. Vert shut down. Crazy flank. Where the fuck did those motherfuckers come from? Flank goes on their full vert control DZ. But right now it's dangerous. WEIBO can flood through. WEIBO can flood through. They can take the 3-on-1 on this guy inside and then flood through deep to go play other site. But DZ can just simply move the storage if that happens. 2 up top, 1 bottom here for DZ.
I know exactly where you're at, but you have no idea if I'm pushing you or standing
far away. has 1 HP. They want to hunt him. They want to hunt him.
Catwalk control as well, so it's a very awkward map state for both
That's a
teams.
site player. That's a single site player. Keto falls back to help him. Duru's just being a fucking nuisance. Oh my god. Dukru.
Smoke grenade denies 1 line of sight, but still active on the bomb site.
That's vert control back to WEIBO.
Meanwhile, Gotti.
NJR wins it! On fucking 1 HP, bro!
NJR, the one
Holy shit!
denied the plant earlier.
Oh, he has to pick that up. He has to pick that up.
The best players APAC has ever seen.
He's dead.
Reaps as he fights
That's
the first one. Oh, Reaps! Something we have come to expect from this man. He pulls through and it matters for
fucking
WEIBO.
god, they call him Dragon Bro in China, bro. They call him Dragon Bro in China, bro. Holy shit, Reaps. That's Dragon Brother right there.
This guy owns top 3 APL all year.
Fucking shit, Reaps. 6-1. Had a shaky.
He's also, by the way, as we've always
He was the dominant player for this team for so fucking long.
The highest mouse sensitivity I have ever seen.
Yeah, he plays that crazy sense.
And he kills it every time. It's how
he plays that crazy 2-centimeter sense.
Like that one.
And then for a while, people like he wasn't really there in the action. For a while, he wasn't putting up the numbers he used to. If he's shooting again, this is fucking terrifying. This is terrifying. If Reaps is shooting again, this is terrifying. Porky Pig, AJ, thanking the subs, don't add Strata, thanking the subs, don't add Suspicion, but
neither WEIBO or DC took the bait. The Monty left open, the Clash left open, and because of that, we're gonna continue
outside
seeing
shield for garage door with Lamais. Heavy hold out here.
The
Upside down repel does
DC
counter
bans
it
the
though, but
Maverick,
J9's holding for
WEIBO
the upside down repel.
expected that the Bandit ensures they can
I think they're getting ready for it. Here comes the fucking floor drone. It's gonna bait out J9 swing. Oh, went a bit too early. They had the right idea. They made the Flores drone come close to bait out the swing to kill the Flores drone, and then they were gonna have someone repel upside down. Because you have to look down for the Flores drone, and then they're gonna make someone go up to bait him out. But then they went too early. I think they repelled too early. I think they thought J9 was going to play more aggressive off the early Flores drone there.
Good read from WEIBO with Hoven on the Flores. It essentially bypasses those magnets and makes sure that shield gets destroyed.
Triple burn. Lamai, Rooney, Jaeger. I appreciate it.
More commonly, we start seeing like a second place.
Free guard control. Wait. Turd has a huge entry.
Oh no. He was a second though.
No one's poking and prodding guard inside. They have a clash.
Now numbers are
they were so ready for the garage hit. They completely gave guard inside. No one was playing over there.
Critical kill though from Newers. Turd should never be losing a fight like that, especially not with the F2.
Absolutely ridiculous. That changed everything for this round.
They were just fucking put that guy in a blender.
And there's nobody counts.
They were just put that guy in a blender.
Sophia looking for a kill.
They were just pureed that guy.
Newers' feet, but no one can.
That's garage control gone though. Now the Clash is distracted. Now the Clash goes to hold guard inside. Now WEIBO take here. That was a double reinforced it off. That's why they double reinforced off guard inside. They double reinforced. Well, the threat's not there. There's no harbors to threaten that. As long as the Clash plays proper positioning, back pillar.
So instead, they need to take gunfights on side.
Yep.
And Newers is always
chilling.
happy to apply
They are
the
chilling.
second Q at the DMR.
Shield can't do anything.
Third on to Speakeasy, but WEIBO have truly stalled out. And they
Newers. Oh my fucking
Newers
god, Newers. Alright, for third ban, DZ banned the Maverick, WEIBO banned the Bandit. Basically forced WEIBO's hand. If WEIBO didn't ban the Bandit, like the game basically would have been over. They would have no way to really get these walls open with the Bandit trick on the board, unless they're going underneath with Sophia or above.
How many do you keep alive to have more drones once the round begins? And you want to try and hit that middle area where you spot out maybe 3 of all 5 defenders. Obviously, you see the bomb site, and then you gotta make a decision. What operators do we bring to deal with all the problems in our path? Like, we gotta deal with both the mute jammers. That could be either verticality or sectarian peace. They got that from Doki.
Puts the shield out on the door so that he's safe to put down the fucking barbed wire. Top floor, same thing for the swords. NJR first pick onto the shield for basement.
It's not that early.
NJR's playing Azami in the basement.
close. That's fair.
Usually you put a C4 down here because you can deny every single plant from underneath. Besides the fourth plant. The fourth plant you can lace up through the vert.
Open,
I think so.
To breach that external wall down in the basement. You shouldn't really be exposing your head to a headshot there. So a bit of a mistake from Speakeasy.
Very conservative top 4 hold. Very pulled back top 4 hold. It's just J9.
When WEIBO picked him up just a few months ago after the Salt Lake City Major, they said they picked up.
And they're just pulling long angles from Aqua side.
We need someone who simply will not die. And Gotti had the best survival
they're already making vert in storage
this season.
That's the DMR long angle they were talking about.
And he's died every round.
And full with the Clash too. From Aqua, they have long angles to the rest of top floor. And WEIBO tried to take the control and just fucking make vert. They get too comfortable. They get too comfortable. The long angle from Aqua fucks them. It fucks them. It absolutely fucks them.
DC. They started playing heavy util and said, okay, what if we don't let them in the building? They don't work for execute. Falls goes wide.
Now he falls back. J9 falls back. Good fundamentals.
Defenders upstairs looking for that.
The barbed wire is slowing them down so much. Alpha over 2, no vert operators. DZ just need to not give the picks back on vert. Honestly, God, that's 3v2 storage round. Probably should have gone to DZ. They just gave picks back through vert. They didn't play against the vert properly yet. They overcooked a little bit.
And even ways to deal with these annoying laser kids upstairs.
One C4 as well, so they don't actually need to run to pillar to deny the plant. Gotti's gonna go for a fast drop down on the windowsill. Or not, maybe not.
Work of those.
Yep, hop it. They're just trying to force the plant, trying to force the walk it through vert here. Let's see if DZ can win it this time with mana minutes. They already killed the planter.
Nitro cell forces him out of position straight into J9's hands. Great shot from Reeves. I cannot believe this guy does it on a sensitivity like he has. 8 kills so far in 5 rounds. Hungry for another one, but he won't have a lot of avenues to get back to that diffuser. Still SMG-12 in hand. Out goes a bait
fucking
EMP,
little wrist moving,
but of
bro.
course it won't matter. Straight into the beeper, straight into J9's hands. He has been tearing WEIBO a new one.
Alright, back to Kitch. They've reinforced off the garden walls. Top lobby clash hold lobby extension makes their feet holes on the freezer walls.
Right, that'll be shot by the
Zombie's not that crazy.
Unstoppable by most metrics.
Clash is a good operative for holding top lobby and lower lobby.
Or get like, I don't know, blatantly counts, which is
like,
quite
look,
rare to find.
so this is the genius of DZ's operator bans, right? They spam the Clash so far. They banned the Maverick on map round 3. WEIBO has to ban the Bandit or else they cannot get a wall open for the rest of the game, right? And that means that the Clash is up. The Clash is up for the rest of the game. And so DZ just spam Clash for the rest of the game. It's just a brilliant game plan. It's just a brilliant game plan. It really is just a brilliant game plan.
Kitchen is it really is a pocket pick.
Yeah.
And fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
It forces their hand. Do you choose to not open any walls forever, or do you choose to play against a Clash forever?
Was WEIBO's map pick.
What about Thatcher? You know, Bandit can trick the wall if they Thatcher trick, you know?
It's a little more predictable than before. Comes down to gunfights again.
And they counter stack.
It's also a 5v5. This time, General on the Asami is still up on the board. Really looking for
Falls back
again,
super conservative.
For the half is over. Before going on to defense.
Play here from DZ. The strategies are not like aggressive on the initial clear at all. They're not giving WEIBO the initial clear. And here comes that Troy Canadian position. Double the bottom lobby. One looking left, one looking right, and then long angles from sight from fucking Kitch to help out. They're firing off the rotate. They're going to go for the clear into lobby soon. Potentially. Clash goes back up lobby. I'm actually so surprised Clash went up lobby here. Why did Clash go up the stairs? I thought it would stay down there in lobby. I feel like that was a bit of a blunder by DZ.
To close up the half, WEIBO are desperate to even the score.
Huge gap. That fire was spent very well. Smoke 2 was covering Speakeasy on the push downstairs, so they find, or rather create a gap out of thin air. And it catches DC by surprise. Predictable? No, they were not. They did exactly what they had to and threw them a curveball in response. But it's still those 2 defenders alive. Inside our kitchen is J9 taking a lot of damage, but still staying alive. And sure he is. He can shut down that window jump in.
He's in one of the few safe spots on the bomb site right now, but he won't be safe for long as he's lost his Kiba barrier and a flashbang from up above is coming his way shortly from Gotti, who's still
Ovens in lobby. They're going to smoke off long angle. They're going to walk into the door corner.
Not yet.
Plant going down. No C4.
They're going for a plant. Hoven forcing that diffuser down. Cover cover of smoke, but it is next to a soft wall. If DZ
Perfect
knew about
execute
it,
for
they might
WEIBO.
have been able to deny,
A
but
great
not
lobby
to be the
flood.
case. We're into
But I don't
a
know,
post-plan.
questionable
3v5
retake
on a
up the
nigh
staircase there by
impossible
Foltz. I
retake
think
for Zero.
maybe he thought that
They got the man advantage,
WEIBO
they got
would
the better
fully send their
operators for
bodies
this
all
post.
like
And
through
DC,
lobby
they
side.
go for kills, they pop a nomad, and
Thank you for the 5 gifted swag, Daddy. Appreciate you, man.
Low HP on J90, and New is trying to retake the hallway. Speakeasy, a third kill on the round. Low HP, J90.
Thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you, swag, Daddy. Now we go other half.
Side, maybe not the best case to be, but for
53-3.
you'll love having a close series.
Very much so. Let's have a listen to what DZ.
This is defender sided, so that's a good half for WEIBO. I would say DZ. I'm scared of DZ attacks. All the good teams in the world like DZ have good attacks.
Swap the go out for the mute to give a little more of a delay and swap somebody else onto the Goyo and put one on the water door, and that'll stop their quick water crank. It'll also make them actually drone and clear off the top, but we need to avoid kitchen. So if you're looking for that, also I'd avoid command too. Quite frankly, I'd probably go supply and basement.
Supply and basement. He's talking about overtime, by the way.
Second, on the
This
second, just lean into the mute.
This is how insane call out is as a coach. He is talking about overtime right now. This has nothing to do with attack.
Outside of that, fellas, macro level here for the attack side. Just at the end of the rounds and like these 2v1s and shit like that, prioritize the aggressive option together. Like they caught us a couple times. You guys already know the rounds I'm talking about. We were kind of playing it back a little bit. The trade wasn't as fast as it could have been. One when there was that plane go down supply, we just double styled through. It would have been 1v1 killing that guy, and the other one was like the 2v1 on the guy in basement. So if we're in a similar situation on the attack side here, prioritize the aggressive option. Just go together and peek together and go kill the guy.
We're gonna have a bulletproof with the Goyo, okay, Goyo?
Yeah.
We're gonna have this. So every time they smoke, try to look the default cam, okay? If you see they are not coming from both sides, look the default cam, tranquilize the team so we can still hold on top. And remember, how they like to clear on top. They would like to split first floor. One coming from kitchen or lobby side, another one coming maybe storage, maybe vending window, another one fork, another one down garage. They like to do this play sometimes. And also, of course, the default map control.
This guy's speaking English. I'm going to translate for you guys. He's saying that use default cams, not get pushed pulled.
This is the first time I've got the pleasure of having team comms, coach comms in the halftime scheduled timeout. Yeah. But it was a little bit confusing hearing DZ because it sounded like they were talking about a defense half.
Yeah,
they're now going into their attack.
Maybe I was thinking like, is this from like before the game started? We're hearing what the plan was going into the first half, but no. But I feel like when we got to go inside, it clicked a bit better for me, right? Because call out from DC's coaching staff said that ignore kitchen, for example. And goes, they always in the guy kitchen. A bit of small adaptations, and I think call out was actually also talking about what they did previously when they were playing out Heaven Lab, so from their side, and what micro changes they could make for this second attempt, because WEIBO will have prepped for that, of course.
Yeah, he's talking about overtime.
But still a bit surprised or confused rather by the DC approach there.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to figure out what call out was saying, but it did sound like he was making comms about a defense half. He was talking about lean into the mute, lean into this.
We're going to make a banger tweet now. I'm just fucking adding Dev, Martyr, and Pengu.
But the funny thing with the format here
He's been doing this.
Is we don't have a round robin phase. DZ have only
did the same thing during Salt Lake City.
Self-destruction required.
All right, here we go. Half switch. DZ, hate ban, hero ban.
The only thing they do not have is any like reliable verticality.
Rim ban, therm ban.
Downstairs. Sophia has 2 more explosive canisters in pocket. We saw DC bend away the kite mirror, so similar fashion. A lot of work here on the hard destruction of step 1, ensuring that you just blast through those walls like it's stuck on the outside of the building. And for WEIBO, they didn't want to get intel red pinged by the Grim Beast because they want to stay in those specific player positions and not have all that pressure upon them. And Thermite for the exact same reason of the reinforced walls.
Patience here.
Oh my god, Turd!
J90 gets swung on from Turdster.
They were getting ready to swing him off that fucking forest drone.
And he's
hard to control DZ though. Saw players on the roof.
He prefers that defensive side.
All around kind of single entries for DZ here. WEIBO potentially going to be what the coach was talking about with use of default cams. Shield in, good dodge on the thorn trap. Oh, good shotgun play by Reeves. That retakes guard inside. And now they can play inside E-box and stuff. DZ getting fucked on the entries.
WEIBO very much ready for it.
Just gotta make sure that right now when you WEIBO, choose who's holding what angles and leave no gaps. DC, they bring the fight to the defenders and they just fall apart. It's going to be a flawless first round here for WEIBO.
Holy shit.
I mean, to cap off what was a flawless end to the
WEIBO
first
Japan
half.
team? No, they're an Asia team. It's APL Asia region.
Rounds in a row.
But it's a Chinese org with the Longa Chinese brother.
And DZ.
To attack in the command later, and we see they're giving up bottom, and they're going to play top with traps heavy. We can just go linear off that, like towards the
He said what we had in the prep is not there.
We don't necessarily need to go for a quick spread or something like that, because they're not doing the 41, remember?
They're not doing something that we can spread on. We could go something from more direct.
Who's going to take the 5?
Oh shit.
Heard.
Yeah.
Make sure reading that, fellas. Same thing. It's a CAG game here. Don't get married to any one tag.
Heard.
All as we see it.
All as we see it. Stop.
You gotta be a little bit creative. Be a little bit creative.
Indecisive.
Hand warmer. Sorry, Nick.
He's saying we don't see what we see on the pep.
Call out saying there's a 41, there's a 50. They have code names for different strategies. Had an interesting podcast recently where Call Out and some of the boys were talking to Parker Intero on his podcast, and they have so many technical terms and so much prep, but really insightful there. Call Out said, guys, we got baited into what we had prepped for them, what we had voted them.
Yeah, this is a correct breakdown by the
That is massive credit to
correct.
Gohan and the WEIBO gaming side, because they're changing their setup. And so Call Out looked at Fultz, the IGL most experienced player, former world champion from DZ, and said, okay, stop focusing on the prep, call it as you see it.
Yeah, it's like, if you recognize the prep, you can do it, but if not, call it as you see it, right? It's one of those understanding that we're in the moment. These guys have actually done a little bit of depth to their strategy.
For sure. Also mentioned the CAG game as well. Of course, it was a big surprise to see Dark Zero go a map down to CAG in the qualifying game for this tournament. They're actually only 2 rounds away from being knocked into the lower bracket by another APAC team who eventually didn't make it to the playoffs. They lost 7-2 on lead, CAG, if you recall. That was a very dominant scoreboard against them. It's not common to see. I mean, they were very strong in NAL and, of course, extremely strong at the Salt Lake City Major. They only lost 2 maps throughout that entire event.
Bandit trick.
Okay.
Bandit is up.
Successful
For
bandit
that
trick.
reason, no sight pressure off the
DC
rip.
sends a soul player downstairs. Can I get the wall for free? No.
I wonder if this is a prep take or not, because you never know. They said if you see something, if you see what's prepped, do the prep. If you don't see the prep, call it as we go. Be creative, be adjustable. Don't force the game plan for no reason anymore. Looks like they're going for cargo side. No, they have an all-around roam clear here.
And now you're just wasting precious seconds.
I mean, you say
Kino
they're
takes
taking
lobby.
map control, but they're actually struggling to do so. Look at the
They
extension here
moved
from
the guys
WEIBO.
by sword side, made it seem like it was a cargo clear. Pulled some bodies back. Now it's going to be a pitch clear. Potentially with the exo end.
Only just hard breaching and entering
the player in games.
Cafeteria, and
a lot of roamers up here. WEIBO want to fight. WEIBO want to fight. WEIBO do not peel. They want to fight.
Position where you're playing full
Get on the cut. Reaps. Looking to pre-fire him.
Jammer is also going to protect against the
power fails.
Range. Good kill from J90. Turster cannot
wait a minute.
stand forever, but apparently he won't need to, because
But he shuts down NJR and bending window.
Most of the dirty work. Hoffen
C4.
almost hitting 10 kills, and Gotti with a nitro.
Oh, they're getting so
to take
wicked.
down the blitz of Kino. It's Fultz, the man who was meant to call the strat.
They are getting
now
so
has to
fucking
call a
wicked.
1v3.
Play it as you see it. They walk straight into trap once again. Such a good crossfire there from WEIBO, understanding who's peeking, who's playing that pillar spot from Turdstar, and they all get out alive.
So aggressive, WEIBO. So aggressive.
But people
It's
that
shutting
were in
down
those
DZ right now.
positions, the Gotti, the Turdstar, they got out. They were the ones that were supposed to die first, probably in that strategy. There's a good C4 there. Now all they gotta do is play safe. Play by a jammer if need be, run away from the gadget.
It's true, but you also have 2 shotguns here on WEIBO, so they'll have to be careful not to take long range
but this guy can't plant. 7 seconds of falls, you got 3 members, a C4, a Solis, and if he goes down any of those staircases, nothing is stopping Turst or anybody else from like retaking the top floor control and use the vert against him.
Yeah.
The big labs.
Oh, you're damn right. I think the big thing here is Turst on the Solis. He's got the best gun, he's also got the gadget to call
Definitely
where Fultz
WEIBO
is pushing from and where Fultz decides to plant. The only win condition here for the attack for Fultz is just if he can find a free pick here or there, or if WEIBO make a mistake.
Huge mistake that would have to be.
Jammer can't even fucking find anything.
They used that
Is there a Goyle on this too that hasn't been cleared yet, or he's already popped it?
They rotate players on top of that location. 20 seconds, Janko for plant.
The Goyle from this is gone.
Speak easy, and 3 minutes I can swing you.
And they're not getting baited.
But they can play with 3 1v1s.
And they take the kill as well. Big from Turdstar. Big around.
Castles for sight. Back to storage now. Top floor hold WEIBO Gaming. They're playing vert over the plant spot. 1 round away from match point here. This is a big swing round for DZ. Especially if they can find a weakness on the side. This is considered one of the weaker sides canonically on this map.
He's like 6'5". He's huge. Even before he opens his
L
mouth,
Fett, he
he's actually
never
a very
reads
kind
chat. What the
man
fuck
and
is there to
very
read?
well-spoken, softly spoken man.
Put the
very
noodles
smiley,
in soup,
very
boy.
gentle.
That's the
Like, you
chat.
can tell
That's
he's
the
like-
chat
he's
that's
a-
there for
a
me to
notebook
read.
rap kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna whip you into
He
shape.
does, but he has a
If you
big
mess
delay. I don't have a
around, he's
big
gonna
delay.
tell
I
you,
just-
okay, that's enough.
What the fuck
Turd
is there
was,
to
I think,
read?
18 years old when
It's
he
just a
moved
bunch of
to
people spamming
Singapore
some
from New
bullshit.
Zealand to play professionally
Ooh,
with
shoots
Bleed.
off the bottom
He's
H-charge
only
Vixen. They can't
24
power
now.
outside.
And
They
while
can't
he's the
hop
best
outside
player
to
on
swinging
the
people
team,
on the
still
window.
the second highest highest rated player in the Asia League. He's very inconsistent.
Top 4 Vert, Breach mate denies the Vert. Turd does have a zombies in pocket. Oh, they're going fast side off that. They're going fast side immediately off that. Thatcher onto the. Tries to chow the fucking Vert. Oh my god, WEIBO shuts it down. Trying to go immediately off the fucking breach getting open. The fast plays are not working for DZ. The split clears are not working for DZ. The ones that are over clears are not working for DZ. Nothing seems to be working for DZ.
Do we still hold on to top 4 control? Well, yes. 3 people, only leaving Reaps downstairs by the side. Spare Razor Bloom pocket for information. And it's going to be very comfortable by side. I think the Baba also still alive on the window jumping, so he has so many different tools to work around. For DC, it's once again playing for an opening pick somewhere, hoping WEIBO will make a mistake. But no one's swinging. No one's having that ego going on board.
Gap,
go for a peek. No, they understand. If they
Aqua?
do nothing,
Naded already
time
traps
will be on
off.
their side. DC, they have to make the first
Oh, it's
move.
castled. It's castled. He has to get a nade here.
All the important doors.
But he could nade this and run down to the site, because they're gonna know he's coming from there the moment they're there. Double swing comes.
And the Lion will telegraph that DZ are looking for something.
NJR getting end top. There's 2 people stuck up top here.
When does Turd go for the swing?
If DZ play this perfectly, they'll go up.
His teammates. He's currently
there's
holding
3
a very
people up
narrow
here.
angle, hoping that he can swing off of Speakeasy's contact.
One's getting close to the shotgun IT door. Oh, there's a guy on this.
Again, no ego there from any
Wonder. Oh my god, they have no info though. So here's a crazy scenario that could happen. If J9 kills the site player, they could start threatening the plant.
They're starved of options.
Could this be an early map point for WEIBO? DZ are not looking too confident here. And finally the swing comes through from
gets caught out on the swing.
It's goodbye to Newers.
They know J9 is looking for this. They're making vert on him.
And again, they're just
the awareness from the WEIBO. They know everything DZ are going for. The castle stop everything. They just fucking know.
No more smoke available.
Wait a minute. Nick Jr. Oh, he somehow wins out against Gotti's close smoke shotgun. And now J9 comes back up. And now it's 2-on-1 top. But J9 too impatient. J9 is too impatient. Oh, 20 seconds NJR. Nick tries to catch him through Games Hatch. Side player's gonna come through short. Oh my god! He has to go for kill. 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 Oh no! It's castled off. It's castled off. It's so chalked. It's so chalked. Oh my god. Oh my god. His defense is
decisive.
DZ need to slow down. My thing is, I think DZ need to slow down. They need to be okay with taking the round to 20 seconds right now. They need to be okay with playing at the clock. I think they're moving a bit too fast. They're trying to just flip super fast decision making, and WEIBO is catching it every single time. None of the flips, none of the pulls, none of it is working against WEIBO. DZ right now need to slow the fuck down, play some boxing or super slow phase clan siege. They're relying too much on WEIBO making incorrect reactions off panic to win. Kino right there, right? He could have started tapping the bomb and maybe hopped out the window to pull out more pressure out of WEIBO. He goes for an aggressive punish swing onto the vert instead. Top 4 WEIBO, they have to clash. It's scary. WEIBO banned the Blaz. DZ banned the bandit. Hand is forced. They have to ban the bandit. This is fucking rough, guys. This is rough. They have the Sophia potentially the counter, the clash if needed. This looks like a garden overpush. Sophia underneath, no man to take E-box. What I'm hoping for DZ is they slow the fuck down. They just do like a default take. They don't try to go for fast bullshit. They don't go for fancy gap takes. They slow it the fuck down. They play OBJ. They punish out WEIBO's aggression.
They have in order and how they play the game. So for WEIBO, I think we gotta look at every single round. Every round victory is a huge win for them. But the job is not done just because you're up on Nighthaven Labs. They're looking to get it done in 7-3 fashion. They got Speakeasy on the clash to stop any of those pushes. DC are onto a more, let's say, consistent operator lineup. It's not going to be about the 3-2-1 fast push with the glass, the Blackbeard. It's going to be about utility, picking apart the setup.
That's Freddy Burn, potentially. If there's a guy there, no bats it off.
From WEIBO Gaming. They're going to be having fights in
E-box control. They flex reinforced off, double pillar wall as well.
And really the only thing DC
checking, I guess, for C4 just before he opens up this wall.
Yes, they have Sophia that can use a gadget downstairs for a single
NJR in, folds in, doubles up, ready to punish Reaps from the close swing. Is Sophia underneath though? Sophia is underneath.
NJR
just keep it slow, punish the swings, clear the util. Don't die to a thorn trap.
Trap thrown out by Reaps, who finds the
kill. He threw that? That's a thrown thorn trap. That's insane.
Wow, this is not a good look for
Oh, there's
DZ.
2 Zofia charges already gone on E-Box door.
As of yet, if that trend continues
This is
here,
fucking rough for DZ.
We go to Lair.
Incredible start. But
if they can somehow back clash up enough, they can get the pillar plant.
Gadgets, so now again, no value
1
from
C,
the
4 turd.
It's all lateral push.
Wall
right now.
finally gets
in front
open.
Of you. But you're up against the Goyo Fire, the Clash Electrification, the Baba, the Asami keep it barriers.
No Nomad for Frost yet, that's a good shout, but I think Nomad's mostly for fucking taking E-Box, I'm gonna be real. Not too heavy for fucking Clash, dude.
Yeah, but there is
Oh, Clash is getting fired out. He pushes close.
From the Capitao. However, he manages to find a spot where the floor is not lava. Fault needs to find kills here. Making his way forward, but WEIBO are not giving up anything.
Reap shuts down Fultz. Doers big Aqua backstab, it's all up to him. They know he's here.
But it is not enough to find a way into the bomb
There's
site.
2 people Aqua, it's all up to this Aqua push.
Pocket for Kino,
and it's over. 7-3 WEIBO dominance on Nighthaven. Oh, they're the best Nighthaven team. They might be the best Nighthaven team in the world off that one. Holy shit. Oh my god. Big upset on map 1 already. I'm back, motherfucker. Alright. Layer is a 3rd most banned map for WEIBO this year. This event, they've banned it twice. It's definitely a non-preferred map for WEIBO. So I will say, I think we can expect stronger strength from DZ here. I don't know necessarily if we have a blue ball in order, but here we go. Who's best at Layer? I would say Kag was actually best at Layer at this event. It was actually really surprising. Kag took Layer off of DZ, and maybe that's what WEIBO's playing off of. WEIBO's like, okay, we beat Kag all the time.
As one of the tournament favorites, they need to step up on their map.
Kag took
but look, Pengu, in the last
Layer
6
off
months,
DZ.
have only lost this
DZ must be shit at Layer, or we can beat them.
Out of the last 7 plays.
But DZ are looking at Layer like, okay, this is like fucking, this is free pick'ems.
And it was a dominance. Absolutely. I think you said
what the fuck is the cheers? Is that a different game or is that Siege? Whose fan base is doing that shit?
You might think so. I think that
Top 4 defense, ban it on masked wall. Chonka smokes to stop the plant, heavy plant denial. They're starting off Skybridge side actually with their bodies. They're gonna go Zofia underneath the player playing in storage.
Wildcard had a choice
Zofia underneath strat.
WEIBO and Furia, and they wanted to play Furia. Yeah, Furia.
Oh, what the fuck? So big aggro on this fucking Pebbles door from NJR.
Wildcard said, now those guys, they play weird, man. We don't want to get into that. We don't want to get in the mix of that. It's just an unknown entity the entire way through. I like if NJR though swung out early, exchanged bullets with the glass, so him and Hoven are equal on the health bars.
If there's anything going for DZ here, it's that they're back on the defensive side. Funnily enough, WEIBO chose to start on attack here on Lair, but DZ have been a lot more
found the player in storage
on their defense.
However, going for the Zofia underneath.
A cracking way to start the attack here for WEIBO if they do.
Reaps demosing C4 through. God, wow, gets Gotti! Oh, and he falls off too. No more Zofia charge potential. No more Zofia charge. I mean, they have a deeper Zofia charge potential.
From Faults.
Zofia downstairs is quite nice, but if she's like wasting time looking for that red beam to come through, you're not going to get value, but Reaps, simple solution.
Oh, that's Chaka down.
Get the ping,
no more fires, no more fires. Smoke playing our 6 room. Smoking off. Where's Zofia? Zofia rotating up. Zofia's rotating up to Skybridge. Has 3 charges in plan. Hot take chat. I actually think Buck is more useful than the Zofia. I think Buck at least forces out movement out of certain positions as opposed to Zofia. If you don't get it, like, you don't make any value. A lot of 1xp players was easy. No more smokes. They have art control as well. They can plant across the plant. Big Easy can cross the plant spot right now. Yeah, they need to swing this glass. Easy need to swing this glass. Or zombie him off. They're jumping out on the glass.
To push Hoven off of his position. Otherwise, he will be able to prevent that.
Hoven kills the aggro. They knew. Hoven was ready for the glass aggro.
Again, fire up on their attacking side, and look at this. There's time remaining. They don't have to rush.
Smoke.
It's up
close.
to you as
Trades it.
to try and cook something
1v2.
up, but it's not happening. The bait again and again. As
glass hops in.
HP,
gets one. 1v1. Speakeasy.
The 1v1. This is.
Oh my God, Newers.
Right up until the 1v2.
My God.
A much-needed clutch up for Newers.
Oh my God.
The bleeding from Dark
I'm impressed by WEIBO though. Hoven knew that he was what's going to get power next. He played it perfectly. He started playing really scared over there by that bathroom side because he knew if they kill him, they get the win con for winning the round, wrapping around on that Blackbeard.
I was very happy
Beat
after
holes
we lost
across
that
mask.
7-0. We had an embarrassing result, but we knew exactly what went wrong in all these minor
Fuse,
details.
is that shield?
We knew exactly what to fix for the
Fuse
next 2
LMG.
maps. And I think we've seen that in a few of these
Montaigne
rounds where
shield,
WEIBO
Fuse
have let it
LMG. GG, no sense.
I hope that DZ are thinking the same because
no Warden for
especially on their
DZ though.
attacking
No
side,
Warden for
too much has
DZ.
been
No
going wrong.
Solus either.
Turns the fuse LMT.
It could be smoke plant, but
Hobbin
typically when you don't have a
played
sense,
the
you don't have a
creeping
direct
around.
plant strat.
Easy
How the
on the
fuck?
Monty.
Speaking,
Spike
was
said
that
it, they
pre-play
played with it.
Yeah, how
C4?
do you prep for this? I'm not sure you do. A clash shield. Well, that means that Nuke sneaking around, no longer
Stake fan,
effective.
Capital bit. Oh,
They'll
flank
be
coming down,
watching out
Newers.
for that. Newers
Does
looking for
Hoven know? I
backstab
think
as well.
Hoven does
Hears
know.
each other.
The awareness, man.
Question
WEIBO's
is, do you want
awareness
this
is so
fight if you're
impressive.
Hoven?
Oh,
There's a clash
baited it
closer.
out.
You gotta get out of there.
Hoven gets the fuck out. That's good. That's good by Hoven, actually. That's
Jump
good
out the
fundamentals by
window.
Hoven, actually.
Don't want to get 2v1'd.
Yeah.
Focus elsewhere is okay, but Speaky tanked the C4 earlier, I believe.
Now here comes the
from
ops
Newers.
across
But
push.
DZ's health bar is not looking too
DZ
great.
falling back to a storage
Has to be
side. Did they
respect
fall
here
off
now with
already
top
into
space.
R6 room? No one in
You can see
R6 room.
DZ continue pulling on back.
They're
They're
playing
happy to give up
super
this map
passive.
control again and look
They have
for
the
a
hatch reinforce. This is the
retake
SR
later in the
strat.
round.
They're playing C4s underneath. As they come closer to that storage side, J9 will have C4s. No, he's in storage hall actually, so never mind. They're playing just heavy storage anchor. They're playing horizontal control. But now in the green pillar room, the plant is free. The projector plant is free. If they can recognize that.
Well. Bit of a battle. There's like an island in the middle, right? That nobody wants to go.
Oh,
in.
big flank by Newers.
Down from Newers, who's
And then he
still
runs back to
downstairs
site.
by the
And now they have the
rocket
word. They have to go
staircase.
forward because they're worried about the rocket stairs. Turd has no cam. Turd has no cam for fucking rocket. No, he's a mess cam. That's sight though. That's sight though. That's sight though. That's sight though. That's sight hit. They're powering out green lobby. Good awareness by Hoven.
Indeed, he does. He wants to
By
try
going
and get up
down,
in
Newers
Fuller's
flanking.
face as well.
Hino goes
As that
down.
Clash continues baiting back and forth. Meanwhile, the plan has been confirmed by WEIBO. It's a difficult retake now for
Now
Newers
they have
and
vert control
Foles.
too. They have fucking vert
With
control
that
too.
Clash shield, they at least have a way to deal with Speakeasy on the Monty.
Oh my god!
Monty, if you can do enough damage on the Speakeasy, this might be possible. Newers
But there's
tries
one
to get
above
up in
though.
his
How are they
face.
going to stop the
It's
above? Can they
Reeves
put the
up
clash
on
in front of the
vert
vert?
above that needs to have a big
Wow, they killed the Monty!
attack.
Big
He's
blunder!
taken
Big blunder by
down.
Speakeasy!
It could
Why are you
even become a
unshielding?
1v3.
Oh, can you
If
put the clash down and put the fucking vert down?
Indeed it
Picking
will.
up two-man retake
There's no time
above.
on the
They have to
clock
stick
here for
first.
DZ.
They have to
Reeves
stick
just has
first.
to
There's two
prevent
above.
that counter
Now
DZ
clash
from
sticks. Oh my,
coming
what a
out.
retake by
And a shotgun
DZ.
kill up
What a
close from
retake by
J9.
DZ.
Big
What a retake.
from Dark Zero of rounds
Where'd I miss?
survived. And he's also the top
DZ
6 at EWC
crazy
with
retake.
41%.
Both last
despite
rounds came
already
down to the
losing
wire,
two
and
matches. You have
DZ won
other
both of them.
players who have played on teams that haven't
WEIBO
even
was
lost
actually
a
in
map
control
yet
of both
now.
last rounds.
And Gotti is still in the top 6. And yet today,
Reinforcement
he's really
on an
struggled.
early
First
run out.
map, I wasn't very impressed.
Big
Second
spread
map,
room,
1
DZ.
and 2
Big
so
spread
far. It's
room. So
very
it's not just going to be
uncharacteristic
armor. They
out
have
of
roamers everywhere across this
Basically,
horizontal
he
floor.
has to fix his own problems, so somebody else has to step up and
WEIBO
cover
threatening the
for him.
garage
That was
take though,
how Rich was
ignoring the
doing
room.
in the first map, having a stellar individual performance.
It's a problem for a lot of the WEIBO players. Turd, Reeps, and Gotti have all been quite inconsistent.
Have to see though. For DC,
Well, they have the 2-floor up
I feel a
vert
lot
for
better about
lockers.
this.
This
They
is
feel like
a
they
this is
finally
a
have
common
control
strat
over the
these
round, how to
days
problem solve
because it's
and
very
really
common to
break
bait
into
people onto
WEIBO.
vert with a
I
garage
think
pressure
Newers
and have a
in particular, I mean,
lurker
they won
hunt
the
them.
first round,
They
they
have
wanna
the
be too
lurker
clutch.
roam
The
the free roam
second
play
round, he
2
gets 2
floors up,
kills,
hold the
and
vert
he
up
finds the opening
onto
frag.
locker
I mean, that's
side
massive.
onto
Yeah. I
purple
think DC
side.
have really
There's
restabilized.
3, there's 1 person at side. Side is really vulnerable for WEIBO's side here right now.
Expected and then play off of what happens.
How did DZ
Last
respond?
round, the plant went down.
They're
Didn't
denying.
matter.
Yep,
DZ say
the
that's
spot
fine.
that Mel is
Two
playing right now is
players
one of the flank. Oh,
slowly
flank there, yellow
find
stairs.
picks back.
Flank yellow stairs.
Another
Kino,
opening
big
for
hop
Kessler
over.
it's onto.
Yep.
Gotti is
Gotti
dropping the
again.
ball. This is very uncharacteristic out of the Korean.
And DC also defending this in very unusual fashion. They're almost
What?
not even playing by the side itself. Instead, they're heavily prioritizing holding top
Oh,
floor.
yeah, I guess,
2
yeah.
people watching the
I mean, I
flank,
guess that's fair
one
to
guy
say.
watching the
They're
vert.
playing
That means
super
they're ready for
aggro
a
on vert, I
fight
will
above,
say.
But also covering the player downstairs.
Player
Newers,
side's playing
who's
inside
playing
of, like,
that instrumental
splits.
spot of locking down
His
the bombs, and
pit,
if he
his
falls,
pipe is still
they can
up.
push him
I'm
deep,
very
and the
terrified
round
for him
could
for his
fall
own
apart
pipe.
DC.
One nade and he's fucking dead.
So close to that bomb site, so tempted.
They
to
don't
make a
call
play
Newers. He's
onto
getting
it.
lit up.
Speakeasy
They're going for the
does
hunt
get
now.
inside. He
There's
knows
no
he needs to
vert
find a
inside
kill
itself.
onto Newers first.
Newers
He's
actually
into
wins it
the
against the
crossfire.
shield.
Great aim.
Big
Newers
gunfight.
quickly minces up
Big
Speakeasy
gunfight.
by shooting his
Now they
feet
have
for a lot
vert
of
over
damage
all
as
of
well.
sight. They rotated
As
the vert
WEIBO
back towards
Gaming
side
are
side.
stalled out. But
Kino
who
flank
other
shut
than
down.
Reeps
50
will
seconds.
find the
Bomb is
opening?
close to Newers though. Bomb is close to
Immediately
Newers.
followed
Newers
up
just
the
needs to tuck the
E1D,
fuck
the
up.
line scan from
One more
Turd.
nade for Newers in that power spot.
Well, we have players in the bomb side from WEIBO.
And they're
It's not
holding,
enough.
look, that vert onto Newers' door. Once they
With the
swing
shield
through
being
on
dead,
Newers to
who's
get the
gonna make
bomb, they
that
get
push? I
fucked.
mean, look how unsure
They have to
WEIBO
go
are on
above.
player location.
They get shut down
Nowhere
going above.
Newers is, but not about anybody else.
The vertical control.
It's a slaughter.
Too
It's a
powerful there, and
Newers is
Newers
just
on the bomb site.
finally killed Newers off that nade. They can pick up the bomb now, but it doesn't matter. There's a soulless above. Easy are in control, just like I said. But can they maintain it though? If Tilt's the issue with this team, then I'm a little bit scared for them because I feel like they do actually have the form to take down DayZ. But if it's like they're gonna tilt, if they're gonna get really upset, if Gohan's gonna get like desperate in the comms and then come out and be like, "Yo guys, we got this, the best team in the world. Come on guys." The my band coming through from WEIBO means they can force the wall denial.
Right now because they're dying early, they're making mistakes.
No Chonka anymore on this strat though.
Them to play slower. You're playing time denial.
Hoop instead for wall denial. They have sense. They're starting up offside.
I want to say like at the highest
They need to clear out this ops player. Ace open this wall long angle, sets off the Bez door, and run at the guy rocket stairs. Is typically what that means. I mean, Grim can go underneath, or they can just DMR or nade up through the DMR holes for basement. They have a lot of ops that can go underneath, I think.
Very true. Yes, any vertical operator. We've even seen WEIBO recently rocking the bark as well.
I like the barb as well. Big value. They got the barb as well on the window with that floor road. Alright, they're underneath. They're getting ready to walk up rocket stairs.
They don't know because again, Demo's track. They don't
want to get shot from the vert while they walk up rocket.
He sees it and feels the pressure. But if you don't get those bandit batteries off the wall, the Heart Breacher cannot do breaching. That means that you have people in wasted positions not helping each other progress the round, and you're not getting further. Then you start feeling pressured and stressed in the server, and you start brute forcing a play, getting impatient, and maybe getting caught off guard again.
Yeah.
And back off now, they finally get that operational wall open.
In the game to get tilted, I must admit. So they've got to make sure they keep their mental in check.
Ace for outer mask wall.
Continue working
to get the bandit off of his position.
As you said, the win condition here for DZ is
NJR gets lit up alpha that dope call.
And they haven't done the heart breaching. Turns is AFK the entire round watching a flank.
Now they're going for rocket stairs.
Up on the main
Oh, I think they should take best before going for the bandit though. Like I feel like the order in which they're doing this is wrong. They didn't even take Mez. So even if they fucking kill bandit, the guy on top rocket stairs can shoot the breach out because they never took Mez. They never took rocket stairs.
On the Goyo.
I don't think they know either.
DZ are in perfect
position. They have bathroom control. They have rocket control. They have everything control. One underneath though. Vito kills his. Art hopping.
Well, contesting with the shotgun in close range. Hungry for more.
Refrag. Yep. Rocket stairs control. Wait a minute. Art window.
Wrenches over the numbers advantage here for WEIBO, but the time is of the essence. DZ still maintain the map.
Red light.
They still have the ball side.
What?
What? See him, Gotti finally takes an NJ Ice. J9O and Faults to clutch up, but they have an impact and a nitro cell between them. Now it's
the bike gonna go down?
This
Wait.
was looking like the best window it had up until
my God, the art hopping works out. The art window works out.
WEIBO.
Not the way you want to win a round.
It's good that Gotti's smiling. It's good that Gotti's smiling. Are you jerking on stream? I jerk it every stream, chat. You wouldn't understand.
And not showing their full hand.
Honestly, Fett begs the question: is Reaps the go?
Is Reaps the go?
They were attacking against them.
Brooks Reaps top floor hold.
Now we got adapt on the fly. It feels like that's the
I thought that's your go. You switched up on your go ban for China like that?
Figuring it out.
You big CNL agent, huh?
Can cost the round, for
You
example.
big APL agent.
Prone on the floor in the bomb site.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it was just the noise and calamity.
WEIBO.
He didn't hear the breach open up behind him.
Maybe he thought it was clear, like he rotated away or whatever.
You're really trying to stay alive at the Shanghai
He
major.
wasn't in a safe position. There are a lot of safe positions still to play on that bomb site at that time.
Dude, did you not see my Reddit flare on the R6?
What's your Reddit flare?
Perhaps they would have won
WEIBO
4-0.
WEIBO fan.
Also, small thing, Kino did burn 2 toxic babes on the rocket
Had to get it out
staircase
there.
when there were nobody from WEIBO because Falls was
Top floor hold,
downstairs.
no Wamai, or sorry, no warded and no soulless again. I think they're really confident on the fact that WEIBO will go for some sort of top kill play. But this is Thatcher Ying. This is Thatcher Ying. They get Thatcher, so the initial idea is to reach the Thatcher out any warden that is above, Ying through the drone hole above, and that'll deny the vert where they can stop the plan from going down. The green lobby control is what's fucking them though. They need to clear out these people out of green stairs if they want to go for this plan. Or they go straight for breach. We'll see. Oh, News on the run out. News on the run out. News on the run out. News on the run out.
Doesn't have the read. He's droning.
Nope, does not know. Does not know. He's no idea Montaigne's out there.
Again, just a bit of quiet before the storm happens. We know that once the fighting starts, it's not going to end until the round is over. DC, they will either lash out first, they clash, get push him with the gun behind it, or it'll be WEIBO. finding a gap somewhere and finding an opening pick. Nuers has been so good at playing the solo lurk game.
Yeah.
Just his game sense,
Gets still
understanding
called.
where
They
he
know
should
he's
be
here.
and where the enemy could be as well. When you saw the window prep, there was 2 attackers right outside.
Okay, they're getting ready.
Things
Here
okay,
comes
look at the people that
Smokes.
might know.
Ying's above. Thatcher on the vert.
Monty.
A smoke onto this would be good. Kino, is he get it? What the fuck?
Right up close and personal.
Does he stop it? Oh my god, stops the NJR. The gameplay, no smoke from Kino through vert, actually. Interesting. Oh, he fought and kills Hoven above. Kills Hoven fighting above. Now they have full vert control. Completely shut down by DZ.
Salvage what is a nigh redeemable round. Maybe would have been possible if Reaps had found that kill. Now he's in the bomb site. He has the defuse.
I mean, no, it's Hoven. It was up to Hoven. If Hoven actually killed the people off vert, this would have been hella doable. But now it's just so fucked, especially if there's Valve cams in sight. There's no cams in sight, actually, so it's actually sound cue game.
Smoking it in pocket of Gotsi though. Maybe Smoke can go for a plan, but then Gotsi has to pop off with the coverage. Ideally,
they're lost, they're panicking. Right now, we need to reset and actually formulate a plan. What are we going to win off of? We need to tap the plant, put people in positions, kill them off vert, force the guy horizontal to start flanking. But DZ have it all set up. 2 people above, 1 person horizontal, and then as they go, they have everyone come from every angle. 1 goes on green, 1 goes on vert, 1 goes down from fucking server side. And the longer fucking WEIBO takes, the more fucked it gets. They get into the little bunker.
Does go
Yep,
for the
guy comes, green comes.
The info, but Nuers is still watching the vert, and this is going to be a 4th round for DZ. I'm sure of it.
Here's the plan.
This should be easily deniable.
Vert retaken. 7 seconds. 1-1-1-1. What is that angle? What the fuck?
Or even a third. There'll be 3 seconds and 0
Before,
on the clock.
bang.
As the Nitro Cell all but confirms it. He's forced off, and DZ will win the round on time.
I saw the vision with the transition production.
Doing.
For sure. I mean,
It was
there's
pretty
no way
cute.
that you wouldn't read that there's a plant going down in that
But he
position.
thought the round was ending earlier.
And the smoke.
Why didn't he plant earlier? Because he was spending like multiple fucking.
To obscure the plant position, right? Like
He spent 30 seconds
smoke,
freaking
you
out.
Somewhere in that smoke, you can pre-fire a lot of the obvious
Freaking
positions.
out.
If they threw another smoke deeper, then they might have been wondering, oh, is the plant happening a little bit further up? Maybe he has to pre-fire
Top
more
floor hold
positions. But
again.
as soon as he starts
Easy.
shooting and he hears the
This
bullets
time, no,
hit
they
the
actually
shield,
do. They
he
reinforce
knows
off armor
roughly
and
where
hatch.
that
It's gonna be
Monty is.
another one of the crazy
Another
rooms, I
option would have
think.
just been flashing
No armor
while that
hold,
smoke
no
was there,
actual
because even if he
setup
knows
top
where it
floor.
is,
Rotate
while he's flashed,
then.
he's not gonna be able to
They have
land those
Chonka
shots. I
on
mean, his
site. They
chances
have
drastically
Castle.
reduced.
It's more players.
So DZ, look, another
Towards the
round where
bottom.
it comes down to such a narrow margin, but a win is a win. Yep. And 4 rounds of defense is exactly what DZ need when they fail to attack,
Creeps
even for
is
a
like
single
stomping,
round
but has
on
wider
Haven
eyes.
I think they'll have a lot more confidence
Word.
moving into the second half here, especially if they can find a 5th.
R6 Astro, thank you for the sub. It
also does
adds
make the
fast
story of a
entry
third
range.
that much more exciting.
No
And it's a
armory setup.
close loss on the second. So
It's
far
gonna be
for
keto
WEIBO
filter
in the
stairs. A
rounds.
big bunker strat, it actually
It's not
seems
been
like.
a
Viewers
landslide.
mid-floor.
You cannot write them out just yet.
Viewers mid-floor, I think just running around free roam.
Certainly are.
And I also will praise DC's playstyle. They are not. Oh, I was gonna say
Holy
any easy
shit.
openings here for WEIBO any longer. They
Big
keep
bunker,
falling
big
back,
bunker, DC.
playing
Big
the
bunker.
layers,
1 person.
giving up map
Thorn
control,
shotgun, blue stairs.
comfortably playing by the side
No
itself.
one else
And the reason
in
why
sight.
they can
No one
continue to
else.
do so is they keep playing
Like
the
inside
tier
as an
shot games, right? Whether it's gonna be the
S-I-G-H-T.
cast of the Jaeger,
Inside
like
everyone
now,
else is in
right now,
S-Y-I-T-E.
shotgun smoke, then still
No one's in
having information
S-I-G-H-T on the
in
roam.
traps.
Know what I'm saying?
Here, the
picking up-
Well, they also have
S-I-T-E. Bro, I fucked up, man. S-I-T-E, bro. God. God.
Active usage
How about you
against Shoes, for
C-I-T-E
example,
your
but
sources?
also,
Sorry.
As this round will change, they will start putting down those traps in areas where they need them. So for a specific staircase,
Whoa,
a
what's
specific
Kino shoot,
door,
bro?
when they surrender the flank, what's
It's drone hole, man. It helps
so
to
when
run
a
down.
gunrunner watch the angle, Grisma goes out. Now you're watching the angle for me.
I tell
Top
you
floor
what, though,
control,
Speakeasy
Rams,
here is running primary
Armory
shotgun.
charges to open up the
on
hatch.
the
They need
sledge,
stock
which
control
means
and
that
blue
once
stairs
he
control if they want to go for the
creates vert,
execute.
He's going to be fighting Kino, and he will have the HP
Clearing the
advantage
castle.
in a shotgun
They
v
did
shotgun
get
battle,
Jaegered.
which he should realistically win.
Oh, shit. Ram over filter now? There's a player close window rat.
He's a bit more shotguns than anybody else.
They're smoking. Oh, they found the player close window. They need to get someone outside the window right now. They go for this player.
That's the Kino special. He's going to be the playmaker. Stalking
He has a shield. He's actually playing it hard spot. He's playing hard spot. Yeah, it's a pretty cool setup. J9 flank. J9 flank. J9 flank.
If there's no ADSs,
Does Speakeasy know? I think Speakeasy knows. I think that's why he's holding the flank with a shotgun. Viewers on a shield. It works. It works so well. New power spot invented by DZ. Wait, Hoven's in? What?
Reeves is snuck into the bomb site, takes a little bit
What?
of damage. They know where he
He's
is.
getting fucked.
This is
Oh, no, he's dead!
Does finally jump inside, take matters into his own hands, and take down Newers.
Oh, it's
He's
fucked.
deep into the bomb
Talking.
site, but Fultz with it a chunker will finish off Hoven. Defuse still remains on Gotti. WEIBO have 30 seconds to get into the bomb site and look for a plant
Is there a
position.
crossfire on this? Why is he so scared to take this? Pre-fire this shit, no? Oh, it's a shotgun, that's what.
The crossfire.
A J9 flank comes
as
through.
the flank comes through
It's
from
clinical from
J9,
DZ. It's clinical.
Maintain dominance on their defensive side. Is turned up against the world, and he can't even find the first. It's a 1v4 for the young Kiwi as he looks for a second. J9 and NJR say absolutely not today. It's DZ with a 5-1 domination on their defense as we move into the halftime vibe check.
We got. What do we got on the mic?
We're doing the base package here. A couple things I need to recap though for us. Bulker, if whatever reason you want to go for a trophy side OPK.
Oh, he's going straight to attack.
They have like the Cade / like tube extension. We actually put you on that window. You bounce the nade off the top to get rid of that tube if we want to open that wall up early. Make sure we're doing that. If we want to do that for whatever reason. We're actually putting you on the window. Don't play it from deep off that. And then Jack, obviously you're gonna be holding for his fucking rocker run down on that. Other things to note here, fellas. We're doing the standard bans, which means that bathroom side with a thorn ban. It also means
he's actually recapping attack this side instead of going straight OT because they're so dominant on this half.
You guys are going to read it based off arc, obviously. The only thing that I would say to watch out for that I could...
Hey, relax it. You are every round trying. Oh, and now. Bro, you don't have doubts. We have a plan and you follow. Okay? This is the big problem here, guys. We have a plan and we are not following.
Tilt-centric timeout.
We are doing what?
Tilt-centric timeout.
We are trying to discover now. Guys, this is not, this will lead us to defeat. The thing is, pay attention now, guys. They like to come on top floor. Zulu, shield split. Bathroom, 2 guys on shield, on art. So the thing is, pay attention on that. We already have a plan. We need to follow. We don't need to try to improve 10 times one thing we don't need, Yeah. That's the thing, guys. So let's trust in the map. Let's trust in the map we have. Until now, you guys are just trying. You lose 2 rounds and start to get scared to lose. Guys, forget about this. We don't have pressure. Remember yourselves during the game now. Remember, they have the pressure. They will have a big pressure to finish this.
It feels very much like a battle of the coaches. Both mentioned the presence of the shields in the bathroom with the thorn ban and where the attack will happen and where the defenders like to fight back as well. And on the other side, Go mentioning a very important concept.
A lot of bathroom plays available for DZ. All it says.
You become afraid of losing. So you can play to win or you can play to lose. Always making the safe play, not taking the risk, and also doubting yourself in those moments.
Not on this map.
Hesitation when Gotti had
I think the tilt has taken hold. I think Tilt Pro Gaming has taken hold.
He's hip fired, looking the wrong direction, extend being a bit
Did
scared
Moses,
of
did
failing
Mohammed
that
speak
big
to you?
moment.
Boardman DZ?
Yeah, for sure. Also
WEIBO
quite
ban
notable
shields.
the difference where Call That was all strategy, all tactics, all, okay, this is what we're going to do, this is what
That's
they're
gonna break down
do.
my dev.
He does
Solid
also leave a lot of power with the
Snake.
players. He says, if you want to do that, that's what you can do, right? On the flip side of that, a lot of Gohan's tactical
Snake
timeout for WEIBO
demos.
was mental.
Mental, yep,
And
exactly.
when I spoke to him
That's a good
after
breakdown
they
by
beat
Web.
Virtus
That's a good
Pro,
breakdown by
which,
Dev right there.
Of course, they lost 7-0 on the first map. He said, I think this team's mental game right now is the best it's ever been, and I'm so proud of them for that. But we haven't seen that so far on this map, because as Gohan said,
Let's
why are we trying
let's
new
coaches
things,
more
right? You
ripped,
don't
Call Out
need
or
to try
Gohan. I feel
new
like
things mid-game
True.
when you know what's
I feel like
tried and
it's
tested
muscle
before.
for
Coming up with an
muscle wise. I
idea
think
to counter
Gohan
something,
wins.
I mean, it's nice in theory to play loosely, but do that after our defaults don't work, right? If you lose one round
think,
to
like,
a clutch, that doesn't mean you have to throw
they're
the
both
baby
easy
out
on
with the
the
bath.
eyes.
Aura for aura wise, I
Stick to
think Call
what
Out wins.
parts of the strat work.
Yeah, Aura-
Try something
Aura's
more. I
Call
think
Out,
this will
Call Out
work
wins
better
Aura.
for WEIBO. Now they're on defense.
Oh, it didn't fall off.
Yeah,
Gohan's
they don't
just
have to
huge,
iterate
bro.
as much. They
Like,
can
Gohan
come
looks like he
in
does roids,
with the
bro.
strats that they've written, with the prep that
Whoa,
they have
whoa,
brought
whoa,
into
whoa.
today, and stick
Have
to
you
their
seen his
guns.
fucking
Like
arms?
slanderous.
His arms are like the size of my
Like
head.
slanderous.
Not enough
That's
in my
not
mind.
slander.
It's like
It's
it's
fucking
flawless to have a
huge.
fighting chance at that. Anything is possible, as we always like to say. Do not count anybody out too early, but it just feels like DC right now, the way they were managing to
Where are the what
rotate
drums
on the
is
defensive
this playing
side,
for?
get themselves in strong player positions, always have a crossfire, and not give anything up for free. Have that same mentality on the attack. Utilizing Kino's shields with the Clash and Thorn ban. It is gonna be Kino's game to win right now on the attack side, because he has almost no direct counters against him. I'm surprised he went for the Blackbeard, but this is the time for it, because he's much more
Shield,
sheltered given the
rotate,
corporate events.
hard operational hold,
The Monty
very
with a
aggressive.
super
They
safe
played a
option, obviously.
C4 through the shield.
But you're gonna get the frag grenades, worst gun.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you do really expect DZ to lean into the shield here as Kino, one of the better shield players in the world. American flag there on the commando for J90. The 4 Americans on the squad for DZ have really helped forge a new era for North America. Of course, Kino as well won the most recent 2 major wins for North America. One with Dark Zero, one back in last November in Munich with M80.
Oh, yeah.
Nice vert game here from Newers on the buck. As Hoven starts feeling that pressure, though somewhat supported by the keeper barriers.
All about the process right now for DC, right? The place that they excel at. Step 1, get the
And it has won
get
2 out of the
leverage,
3 of the
deflect
last
from
events.
window repel, and then walk in the
Sounds like
All you
wrong
need to
because like
do,
everyone's hated on
Kino
NA
will
for
lead
so
the
long, but
charge
let's go
all
North
the
America.
entries
Come on,
off this
bro.
map.
Come on.
That's step 1.
Come
Hungry
on,
for
NA,
DC,
come on.
Upstream control. And now they've
Get
also
wicked.
shown a bit of their hand, right? The moment you hear that box skeleton key downstairs,
They
you need to
clear
start
out the
thinking against
operational
WEIBO,
side. Hold
okay,
on,
what
I
does
want to
this mean
flip
for
to
us?
Skybridge
Mirror
right now.
locations are very scary all of a sudden because you can get pre-fired from beneath. So now you have a choice to make. Send the defender downstairs and fight for the vertical space beneath the bomb site, or simply just say, don't play in the usual pre-fireable spots. We can see bottom right, second floor, second floor, second floor. No one's fighting downstairs up against Newers. So
We're going for our Skybridge.
Player positions,
Shield all the way up with bomb on Skybridge. They think it's still going to be Rocket Stairs take. WEIBO hasn't adjusted yet.
It's a very tough spot to be in.
Might be a successful pull push by DZ here if the Skybridge flip was called properly.
And that 1C4 from Speakeasy.
It's barricaded off. They gave Skybridge.
Well from DZ. Kino keeps changing his mind. He was going to push R6 room a moment ago.
They wrote there no ace for no ace for this.
To Speakeasy,
they just leave
the
Flores by himself on Pebble's door.
Doesn't have any other Grismots left in pocket as the drone.
Third underneath, going for flank on Skybridge side. But it's a bit too late. Now they're going for Rocket Stairs. Now they're going for the bathroom hop. Orband does that. Here comes the flank. Flank should work.
From Speakeasy. You have to find a kill in this game as Reeves is feeling that pressure.
I think Turd wins his flank, no?
Walks into the crossfire.
Yep, Turd wins the flank.
Finds one before he's traded on back. DZ are falling, but now J90 knows exactly where Reeves is. Doesn't
Good
matter.
first defense by WEIBO.
Fight regardless. DZ get their teeth into the bomb.
Looks like WEIBO are really scary defenders. Real scary defenders. They actually give up. They give up storage side, which not a lot of people do. They flex reinforcers. I haven't seen that in a fat minute, and it works out for them because it stops that counter pressure lurk. I wonder if DZ's better up playing the plant denial there, or sorry, the plant objective. I wonder if they're better off playing objective there. 6-0 WEIBO have incoming. WEIBO doing what they need, and 1 they're doing too much. I don't think they're doing too much. I just think it's a clear map diff on this one. I think Nighthaven, they completely took DZ by surprise. Map dipped them on Nighthaven. DZ took SR on Nighthaven, but it looks like their play style was more so geared for that as opposed to what WEIBO were doing. This map, though, I am a little scared for DZ right now in terms of their attacks. Same thing last map. They got fucking stuffed on the attack. If they keep playing this kills win con on attack, I feel like I'm scared. I think they should play OBJ a little bit harder here. Force out the plant denial. Force WEIBO into positions where they have to deny objective. I think it makes them a bit more uncomfortable.
They've only played it thrice in the last 6 months. One of which was a 7-0, so not a lot of info from that. One was an 8-6 over VP. Very close.
Cannot be adding fucking commands like that in my chat, bro. What the fuck?
On that map.
Oh!
He's that close.
Oh my god, did that kill him?
That was
Oh my gosh.
I thought that
got an arm.
I thought that would fucking kill. I thought that was odd.
Fultz thankfully doesn't die, but he was probably a bit confused. How did I just take 40
Thank you
damage?
for the prime sub and Jonah ads. Appreciate you, man.
Hobbs sticking around. Again, you want to min-max how many drones you can find. There's 3 reasons for falling back on an extension. You kill enough drones, you burn enough time, or you get enough kills. You reach any of those criteria, you can fall back heavily. Shotgun
wins it.
Not shotgun. Got you, of course, successful against Newers.
Cut off on the blue stairs doesn't work out. There's still a player in meta as well.
You get that checklist. Guys, 5v4, fall back to side.
J9 goes down. The roam. Yep, the aggro roam just shutting them down. Tag timeout, I think, call out after this. They're just playing aggro on the roam. We shouldn't be trying to fucking catch them off. We should just try to be backing them up.
Unfortunate angle.
Oh my god, Reach 12 and 3. Holy
he's not
shit.
the only roamer as well. Gotti and Turd still remain. NJR and Kino have a mountain to climb. And I don't expect them to be able to take more than the first few steps.
See, this is the issue. And the Monty becomes one of the last attackers alive and not in the entry battle.
Fucking Dragon Brother right there. He's walking back onto the vert on the flip. He was just close to them. Holy shit, Reaps.
It's almost like a contradiction to the
Reaps
playstyle.
12 and
Of course, you
fucking
can try
4.
to go for both. Whatever works.
Oh
He knows
my
it's Gotti.
fucking
Again,
god.
he plays the smoke, he plays his shields, he knows what the weaknesses are in that setup. But he has to find a few more than just that. The Naro Laser, Goyo Fire, and the Illa Griswold Mines. He is fighting the whole world and the whole server and dies on using his Heartbreed Scatter on that wall.
All up to NJR. 1v4. As most of the
Rips
players have made
above
their way
still?
back to
No,
side.
Rips came back
Turd
down.
still on the very top floor.
Oh.
A little bit of an ill-advised peek from Reaps. You can afford to have one player do
Turd's
that.
above though.
Do
Turd's
not
above
feed
on the
him. 20
fucking vert.
seconds.
Doesn't matter.
One more flash in pocket. Here comes the
Not bad.
vert from Turd. And the round for WEIBO. It's a second defense back-to-back.
All right.
3
Surely.
more to match Dark
Surely
Zero's
Reaps is having
scoreboard.
intercourse. Yeah, Reaps is having
gonna see
intercourse.
DZ
Surely
get
tack
on
timeout
a
DZ
line
here.
game plan on the
No
attacker
tack
side.
timeout DZ.
So it
Call out
feels a
saving
bit
it for
like
next
you're trying to
ban.
do too much there in the server.
I think he hears
But
correctly
DC, when
maybe
you're
what they're
leading with
trying
3-4
to
rounds,
do.
whatever in the half,
Flash
you
ban,
can afford to
Thorn
try and
ban,
take it risky.
Snake
You
ban,
see if it
Deimos
works,
ban.
you get shot down,
Top
now you
4
switch it.
would
The
love
only
to
other
see a
issue here is
green
that
lobby
if WEIBO wins
isolation
this upcoming defense,
sense in the
you get
corner.
operator
There's
passes to make. You ban the
Soulless
Monty,
and there's
all
Warden
of a
here.
sudden that combo changes.
WEIBO.
Now we're looking at 5-4, still
Grim,
favoring
Capital,
DC,
Montaigne.
but with
They're
the
Molar
gone.
on smokes.
Yes,
They don't have the Thatcher to design the Warden.
The Thorn and the Clash to enable
I'm a
the
bit scared here on
Blades,
how they're
the
going to
Fuse,
deny the
Blackbeard,
plant
and
from
Kiss
above,
Multi-ban.
or like fight the
But
vert
still,
denial.
It is going to make your life
How are they
going
gonna
to
fight the vert denial?
And also force you to change your playstyle if you're Dark Zero.
The only gap they give the sub to ad appreciate it.
It's funny seeing that Gotti has now found the last 2 opening kills in a row, but also has 2 opening deaths to his name as well.
Thermite,
Very
no more
unusual.
Capital.
Like I said,
Thermite
this guy
and
usually
Ace.
Players on the back line. I wonder if something is changing for
I mean,
WEIBO.
this is just,
With
it
the
looks like
rolls
it's a
little
top
bit where
4
they're
clear
happy to
across
put
as opposed to a
Gotti in
plant
bit more of
ISO.
an
They keep
aggressive
wanting to play
position,
kill
but
into WEIBO. I just don't know. I don't like
strange
this
to
at all.
see.
I think WEIBO's
It's working
crossfires have been
sometimes, it's
so
not working
incredibly
other times.
fucking
There was
deadly.
one game in the tournament so far where Gotti had an unbelievable showing. It was against Furia, their first match of the tournament, 136 EPS. I think he dropped 10 plus kills. Very unusual to see Gotti, the man to have
Like
that
wall
kind of an
getting
impact
opened.
here.
I've been
on the
playing
front
solo
line
site on that
for
hard
WEIBO.
spot.
But now on the defense,
Here comes
they're
the top
tested yet
4
again.
clear
It's a
across from
different bomb
offside.
site.
It's going to be a full top 4
A new
clear
day of the
across
week for
DZ.
WEIBO Gaming. DZ look to try and attack the tertiary bomb site.
Inner mask wall. Montaigne, let them spot out the
All
aggro
about
position
the Monty.
first.
First in the building, guns following after. You get a constant
WEIBO
stream
surely
of
ban the
information.
Montaigne after this run, I think.
Kino goes somewhere, you follow him. Now, when you are doing that
Keep it
playstyle,
slow,
you gotta be
keep
very
it push
mindful of
across.
one thing in
Just slow,
particular,
slow,
your
one-dimensionally
verticality.
across.
All this form
Ace
being
open the
assault.
walls in the roam clear,
Having
get the
a
full vert
player or
control.
drone downstairs, just gotta
Flex
check
reinforcement
it in.
on
Is
R6
there
from they
C4
give up server
downstairs? Is
side.
there birds
Oh,
roaming?
full
Well,
skits
Big
cut off
Easy
on
says, "I'm
Pebbles
here."
door.
Takes down False
It's just the
Thermite.
aggro, man. The
Yeah, two
aggro by
C4
fucking
support, one
WEIBO
upstairs
is
and
just
one
too
beneath.
much for DZ.
Plus, of course, the Solace. So DC gotta play both floors at the same time.
Oh,
Oh, the
Griswold
Elamine
does
almost
leak
kills the
in and take all
Montaigne.
damage. No more in pocket here for Gotti. I think the right move here is to fall
Heal
on
I think
back.
DZ are starting to look a little bit scared of the
Heal back
gunfights,
the layers
man.
of this defense.
NJR, one
WEIBO
more
still
A-charge for
have
that
such a
server
fortified
wall.
position.
Do they get it though? The fucking vert, like the aggro, the crossfires, it's just so good from WEIBO.
Kino still needs to have
So
impact
much
with that
fucking
Monty.
guns, like walk
To
down.
enable Newers and Jano to find kills.
Oh, he's
Going
fucking.
for a bait peek.
Oh, this
Trying to
ain't
go for
even
the
fucking.
cheeky little play, but it
Oh
doesn't
my god, the
work out
crossfires. Try to
whatsoever.
end it on that guy.
The duo of Speakeasy and Gotti happy to counter up that shield. It's Newers in a 1v5 as every single round that passes looks better for WEIBO on their defense. 2 straight. As DZ are yet to find an attacking round in this series.
Wait, WEIBO's defenses. WEIBO's the way WEIBO plays their crossfires is insane. They're so ready for everything. They're not disturbed by the shield. They don't give a fuck. They might as well not ban Montaigne. You can stay on Montaigne, buddy. You can stay on Montaigne.
Not enough guns to support him behind. It's not
Surely
a
tack
favorable
timeout
fight
call
to
out
take.
now.
Bit of
You
a
see the
struggle
triple
there in the
crossfire
attacks.
on
I'm
NJR?
curious if
Yes,
we
bro.
do see that
The
Monty
crossfires are
ban on
literally
WEIBO team.
nuts.
That is not actually a big problem for them because
Literally
they've
nuts.
been great at countering it. What would you ban for the defense? Could be the Goyo, could be Intel, could be Wamai, could be Smoke
Monty
as
ban.
well.
Yep, I mean, they want them to stay on it. They don't give a fuck. It's not been working.
No, that's horrible.
If they are not extended out, they're consolidated back. Let's take the hard reach, get bond the vertical option of establish pressure on trophy side, and make sure we have redundancy of hard reach for the supply side as well. And then we can either look to a catalyzed tank or through supply off that. So it's kind of if or they're extended on that.
Oh fuck, is he calling?
If sites bunks right here, we're going to look for one of the top cranks, preferably tank side, just due to the fact that we banned the thorn, or we can look for the site rush, like straight on. And then basement.
I like the side rush more.
I don't think they're roam like that again. If they do, either hit the Amaru crank or just go straight for site. But in general, I can't really predict what their base is
I
going to
like
like
the
push
sight hit calls, but I don't
as you
like the pacing on them. I think they should go for slow sight works. I don't like that they're going fast.
That's the word right there being mentioned more than once. Crank it. Right?
Crank, bro.
It's the DC slice former, SG slice former, Charlie's
Oh,
classic
Till
that they
NJR.
love to use. And honestly,
Oh my
I'm all
God, that's
for it.
fucking
And a big
sense, bro.
stylistic change here to come up for DC as well.
Bro just uses tactical timeout to
Yeah, I was
pull
gonna
out
ask if you
5
caught. I
different
was gonna
rush
ask if you
strats
caught the
with
player
different
cam of
options.
NJR
Right,
with
this
his hand
bombs
up
like
in the
this
air.
kind of
I
strategy.
did
And what I
not.
heard from a lot of that is a lot more dynamic. It almost speaks to like
The WEIBO cracker. And
it almost sounds like more like the gap finding meta where we're not going 4 guys behind the Monty looking at one
Wait,
door.
Bolo
in front of us.
IRL
We're
curse
gonna
might be
fan
real.
out,
I don't think
attack a lot of areas
DZ
of
have
the
ever won a
building.
game
We're gonna bring
with
more hard reach than
Bolo
necessary
in the
to
room.
apply that.
Wait, Bolo's there right now?
pressure
Get
as
that
well.
redundancy.
Both-
Yeah.
exactly,
Oh,
redundancy
shit.
to both sides. And he also kind of called their bluff.
Oh,
If
That
they go
actually
basement,
might be
Oh,
real. I
no.
can't
roam like that
lie.
again. I
Oh,
think that's good read as
no.
well because WEIBO have been bringing pocket strats to the equation and to great success in this BO3.
Yeah, the DZ.
Oh no, he's there. Oh
We
no.
do the Amaru
not
crank.
gonna go.
Now, I don't know if you
Rips
remember.
is
We
29
casted a
and
game
9
in APAC.
right
It
now.
was from
Holy
Daystar,
shit.
and they had one of the most incredible Amaru strats to rush basement. And you're thinking, wait, there are no windows on basement. How do you rush? Rush through the sky
hallway.
bridge and then into the hallway to rush the guy at the stairs. If we end up seeing basement, I really hope that DZ try and make that play. Perhaps they won't realize that it was also played in APAC.
That's the thing. DC will know NAL quite well, but it's not common to watch every game for every region all the time.
That
because
clip
we're
did
human.
go gangbusters on Twitter, so
It did actually do
hopefully
numbers.
for call out, they have seen that strat and they will realize WEIBO definitely will be aware of it.
Could also be a different crank entirely. We'll have to wait to find out. Hopefully they bring it out though, because I do love me a good Amaru round.
Oh yeah.
Since
Just for the
old
surprise
school
factor.
rush, they said. I don't know what the
For now,
fuck
though, he
this
mentioned the
means,
sense
but
also that's being brought out.
Yeah, they were talking about a rush plan on the top floor, but I didn't quite understand exactly where he was thinking of
I
placing.
mean, if
his
it's for taking,
Those are
like if they
either
just
or, right?
simply
If we
take
see the
Bez
setup that
and
way
they
or this way.
simply buck out the
And I
guys
think DC right
operational,
now
and they
almost go back to the
simply
core as
get
you
the
see
wall
it,
open
because right now
and
you
they
have
fucking
options. You
sense
have
across
frontal attack, you
horizontal,
have back motion
and they
attack.
simply plant
If
the
frontal
bomb
can work,
on an
go
off
for
spot.
it. But I see it as Shanka.
Oh, it's
I see it
gonna
with
be
Maya and
nice.
Warden. I feel like the frontal attack is going to be incredibly dangerous and quite risky to pull off.
But I like it
unless you find a
identity-wise
pick or
more for
two.
DC.
How can you
I
find them?
agree with
Numerous
Pengu here.
downstairs. But he's
Utility-wise,
solo triggering the Flying
it seems
Jones,
like
solo triggering
DZ's
the Vert.
fucked on
He
this.
isn't being
But I
given a
think
ton of resources.
stylistic
So if he's gonna be
counter-wise,
the
I think this is the
playmaker,
right
the main
call.
man from below, I would like to see
They
DC
got the ace
wasting
charge,
one
it's
guy
not
help him
multiple.
do that job.
Well, one way or another, Pengu here. DZ will either find map point or WEIBO will finally catch them.
Go
tie
for
the
top
score,
rocket
but
stairs
Kino goes
control. They
all
get
the
it.
way
They should
through,
get into
all the way
bathroom
on the
here.
top floor. Does
No
he
thorn for the
continue
hop-ins.
Lapping up more map control. He's about to meet a few more
They
choke
established
points, and
bathroom
he
control.
cannot risk
A zombie
facing
on
someone
chest
at the
desk.
chunk of
Gonna
fire, as
get
it will
bucked out from
guard
underneath
Breaker's
now. A zombie starting to get bucked out by the
might have been impact trick denied.
buck from chest desk. Here comes a nade. Has to walk away. Stays here. Actually very ambitious from the stay here. I feel like he should have tried to fire and get away. Now Sense is across. Now he's going to block off the Chonka angle. Doesn't know where the Chonka's going to come from. Now they have to aggro through. Here comes the plant. He's going to plant on the off spot. Planting in the off spot. There you go. Off the Sense. Beautiful. Just like I said. Objective pressure. Objective pressure. Plant is going down. Now they have to play the retake though. Because there's 4 up. This is scary. This is scary. They need to close it out.
Still has enough fire to kill Kino remotely if he sees him.
Is he
Such
fucked
low
too?
HP, the Nitro Cell almost takes him down.
Player bathroom
Missing a
double
gap
swung.
there, but Fulton Kino with
Well
Lewis
done by
together
DZ.
find kills.
And that's
Reeves
what
with
I was
15
saying the
is
whole
maybe
time.
ain't enough.
Every strat that relies on kills, I feel like DZ we're getting fucked on because that's what WEIBO wants you to do. Even if WEIBO have the Chonka, the Ella, the Azami, the Wamai, the Warded, DZ forced to play it because WEIBO clearly weren't ready for that. Objective-based pressure, slow objective-based pressure is what DZ needed. That's what they need to keep doing because that's what's working for them.
Potentially deal
They're
with
not
the,
going for Amaru
the
crank.
Sentinels.
Amaru
And
crank
also
means go for the
impact
filter
denied
stair guys
the
on Amaru
breach,
real
the
fast.
options
True. I
there.
think they used them
Ram
earlier
blitz.
to still
I think you still want to kill the filter stairs guy.
That was a very
don't fucking
good
know.
attack, and
I actually
very
don't know.
lucky for them that the
This
Tachanka didn't land,
Ram
because
tells
in
me it's
theory,
going to be an
WEIBO had
armory
the
clear.
ingredients to
Go
deny
armory
that
clear, they
plan.
clear filter stairs, they go down, they plant the bomb,
Also,
default.
gotta talk about it. Reeves is 15-6. That first game, you know, performance is definitely bleeding into the second match as well. And
I mean, Dude got 15 kills on the first map. Now he's hit 15 on the second.
That's
This is
30
30. What's the best of 3 LAN kill?
I want to
record?
say 55.
I think so.
Look,
Look,
55.
unlikely that he breaks it, but you never know.
I think he's looking for some cheese on the drone hole.
It is a very, very tall order. Again, the record is that the best of 5 on
There Goyo for his
feels like-
Let me
walkthrough.
double check. I can double check.
We'll double check it.
Okay,
You're
I
already
looked at it
popped
recently,
in
but
connector
BO3,
filter
BO5
side.
LAN online is a
Shield
whole
in,
different-
ready to go down
I made a new
at
channel
the
in my
player
Discord
on filter
server called
stairs.
Records.
Yeah, I sent you the graphics.
Armored player needs
Best
to be
of
ready for
3
this. If they
is
kill filter
50
stairs
on
fast, the
LAN.
armored player is
KZ
cut off.
and Dan have tied it. Best of
Day9 getting
3
ready for range.
online is Citizen and Ambi have tied it.
Okay.
And then best of 5 is Gunner with 63.
Oh, 60. Okay.
Here comes the push.
But yeah,
Here
in
comes the push.
350,
Here comes
I
the
mean, he's
push.
only 20 away from it. Anything's
They
possible.
have the player
Still, I mean,
in armory cut
right
off.
here. Now all of a sudden win that conversation.
Gotti
but
knows
for
he needs to
now,
get aggro. It
doesn't
falls
get
off. Good
us
fall off by
there
Gotti,
first.
actually. There's 2
Gotti
people
falls
on
back
filter
early, like we
stairs.
say, high survival rate. It does mean that when he's in an extended player in a room
Bird's still
position,
above. That's
he
a
will
big
offer
flank
sort of
pressure. Same
map
with
control.
Reaps.
Maybe 5-10
They're
seconds
looking out for the
before
flank.
people
They think they
usually
found
would.
him. They found a guy
We'll start
Skybridge.
seeing
No,
that
they didn't find a guy
quicker rotation
Skybridge.
here for DC. But then there's a second layer.
There's another Elamine here.
Still very much active on the
Another
road,
Elamine.
looking for a
C4
backstab
comes
later.
out.
While they push
Here
the
comes
front,
the
there's
aggro.
blitz.
2
G2
players
wanna
close.
hear it.
Impact on the
Does
shield.
a lot of damage on Aquino, who wants
Oh,
to try and
look, here's the
fade
flank.
in.
Here's the flank. Turd has a flank. Turd has a flank. Turd, a big flank. Turd, huge.
Enough time for Turd. He sweeps back down the staircase and finds 2 kills. Call out said WEIBO would not have the guts to roam for a second round, and he was wrong.
Pays off massively. Turst is still actively though looking for more.
Can I
General
get
finds
Speakeasy?
Speakeasy.
Sight
So
hit
all of a
now.
sudden,
Imminent.
Sight a bit vulnerable. The roam game is very risky because
Potentially they
want
wanna
to
fall back.
together to that staircase. They're on 2 different sides of the hallway.
There's
The Turst
another
are
point
being
lobby.
abandoned
Oh, the
almost
roam.
to play on his own.
It's so aggro
Also
still.
playing in lobby. This is super risky, guys.
Reeps as well trying to back up as he
Good
decides
fall off
to
by
fall
Reeps,
back to
good
the
fall off by
bottom
Reeps.
side. But Gotti finds fault. I don't even know where that happened. Perhaps through the vert. Is now a
Look at the
flank
roam.
opportunity.
The
And they
aggro on
get
the roam
active
is just
once
so
again.
good.
Hoppen for 3 in the round. It's J90 in a 1v4. WEIBO have found their mojo back again. They just need to finish this round off, and then they're touching distance to OT. J90, once known as a clutch god, he has to sprint through that
Oh my
smoke.
god,
Straight
WEIBO
into
bring
Reeps'
it almost to
waving
OT.
arms.
To get into
He
OT,
stayed
different
on
bomb
Skybridge,
side,
tucked up
probably
when the drone
unlikely.
looked down and droned him.
You saw that from NTR, just a little bit of frustration. The
so
round was
good.
looking so
Monk's
good,
briefs.
and that's because there
I
was a
think
thing that they were
Sense-
missing. That thing.
I think
was
Sense
Turd.
corner plant with the Thatchers to play here.
And the hide and the bandit.
I
DC
think
did
the sight
same
hit is a
thing.
play through
You're
as
changing the
direct as
wing
possible.
because you're gonna
Whatever
sprint to the
stops
building,
you
just pop the hot breach on the
from
wall,
clearing
boom, they
a
get
roam.
sacked.
There's
And
layers
then
to
you
it.
go, okay, we spent 1 or 2 Selma charges or can openers, and now we gotta go upstairs, do verdict setter. Oh, but that's what the
What's
Romans
Glass
are,
Capital?
but
Here we
Andy
go.
wants that
No
gonna be.
Thatcher though.
And that takes
Oh,
20
the
seconds
word is
of
gonna fuck him.
conversation.
I feel like the
So
word is gonna
that's why
fuck him. They're
bringing
going for
the
they're going for the
bandit, I think
rush,
that
but
gives you something.
they have a
And they're not
glass
scared
to
of the
look
shield.
up
We saw
through
it
vert.
last
So they're
round.
basically the idea here is a
Contesting with
glass
impact
gonna fight
grenades.
up through vert
Now we
while
have
Kina goes for
impacts
plant
on
close on
Reeps,
the
who
wall.
Also, side note, can
it's
spot
through
that
a hard
blitz
bridge
while he's
charge.
holding his shield
Yeah.
at a distance.
So I'm
as
actually-
it is an electronic gadget.
I'm
They've
curious.
also got 3 nitro shells plus
I'm
2
besmirched.
pocket
Very
pocket for
cute.
Turd.
I'm
So that is
besmirched,
so
as
much
one would
ammo
say.
to deal tick damage to Kino.
Wait, is that the right usage of the word? Can you Google besmirched for me and see if I did it right?
Backup smokes here on Capital as well. They can do so much damage in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's glass
Oh,
for
no.
Skybridge.
Not
For
right.
now,
Okay,
it's about
okay, my fault, bro.
establishing a
My fault, bro.
foothold in the
Ruin,
building.
tarnish,
Limescan
or
comes
solely
out,
a
attacks
red.
Fast
from
bathroom,
behind,
fast bathroom, fast
attacks
bathroom,
from
fast
earlier.
bathroom. Fast bathroom, fast
Last chance to
bathroom.
get a
Kino's in.
regulation here for
Shuts
DZ,
down.
But they find quickly
Fast
a
pressure makes
first
movement.
trade.
They do it
Second
before they
kill.
consolidate.
All right, hold your horses here.
Oh, the double C4.
Hoven with a double C4 out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
WEIBO Gaming have the
way.
advantage all of a sudden.
shaking.
And whatever the
Oh my
plan
God.
was to cook up here with the Glaz seems to have been stalled. It seems
No
to have
hard
been
breach for this.
thwarted.
They have a
defuse
great
is being
crossfire
held by Turdster.
on the
DZ
case.
have 2 players not too far from each other, ready to try and execute. On to Speakeasy and Turd onto that top floor, tusting distance.
Yeah, they're
back to
worried
back.
about walking
These
up
2
on the
WEIBO
vert.
players look to
They
hold
have to go
on.
on the mez.
An awkward spot. The hatch is soft, but not
And
opened
JR's in
up.
R6 room. He's gonna go
And
through
Speakeasy
our side.
was
Shotgun
over-
close. He's gonna
opening
trade at
himself.
least
There's a lot
one.
of noise, and they get
This is so
caught
fucked for
running
DZ
away
because
from
no
the
matter
fire.
what,
So
I think it's
right
gonna turn to a
now,
2v1
back
at the
two
least.
people be two upstairs and have a backup safety and Hoven playing by the bomb side. There's so much time. Mid 30 seconds, DZ can just slowly inch forward, make a bit of sound.
Yeah,
force
look how
a bit
scared he is of the
movement. I
vert.
think if Turst and Speakeasy sneaky, stay absolutely still. They will not know. But NGR, he's heard something.
He's heard something indeed.
Oh my god! Good fucking slow gunfight.
Sorry.
1 minute 10, a lot of time left. A Turt's getting real wicked. They know he's trying to get aggro. Oh my god. The way NJR and Newers worked that was literally insane. I'll explain it after. I'll explain it after. The way NJR and Newers worked that was insane. I think Hoven blundered a bit by not playing more aggro on the vert like he expected. 43 seconds though, 1v2.
So Glass ineffective for gadgetry, but it's still a good DMR gun.
Should not be one here.
Oh, failed the rotate, failed the rotate.
Every advantage they could possibly ask for, and he doesn't have a safe rotate hole with one player from watching above. Newers looks to peek him on the bomb site. 12 kills to his name.
We're gonna drop the hatch, baby. Newers walks it deep. Hatch drop at the same time. Gets one, Hoven. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the rotate didn't work. It works out for him.
Number 13, but Hoven waits with the MP5K. No play.
Oh my god, Hoven. Oh my god.
Oh,
Newers, the patience. The patience.
Hides away.
Oh my god, he's cold. He's so cold. He wasted all of Hoven's ammo. He outcomposered him. He outcomposered him. He outcomposered him. Holy shit, Liquid Hot 5 to get the sub to add. Appreciate it, man. Alright, chat. I need to explain. Let me open my epic ped, chat. Okay. Look. So, Newers is scared of the Warden being here. Right? Because if Warden's here, he can swing. But also, if Newers gets up, he has an angle on Warden being here. So Warden cannot sit here if Newers walks up. But he's scared of it being there. NJR clears out the vert, gets up close, and the more angle NJR clears, the more Warden cannot be there, right? The more Warden cannot actually be here, which means Newers gets to actually advance. Now that Newers is advancing, he gets an angle on Warden in this corner. So now Warden has to move out of the corner. So because they played the timing so well with patiently, NJR gets to take this gunfight. Look, Warden got cleared off this angle. Warden has to move over here. NJR clears out the angle, kills him. The patience is so good. 1 minute. And then this was just New just being so composed in the gunfight. This was just New out gunfighting 1-2-1s. New just completely out gunfighted 2-1s right there.
Guys, let's talk about what we just saw. It was a
moment. Alright, chat.
Wait,
hold on. I found something I want to eat, Dapper, but I don't have the time to order it right now. I need to lock into the game. I want to be so hungry, Dapper. Okay, one round and then I'll order food. I'm fucking hungry as shit, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a fucking fat, hungry hippo, chat. I'm sorry. What a Masamitsu. Anyways, they take gym side control.
What was the Romans at a gym? That was Thursday was dropping down. And when you get top floor control, you kind of get the area beneath it very quickly after because the verticality works in your favor now. So WEIBO Gaming have made the call. Guys, let's mostly fall back towards the bomb site, with one exception, really. Reeves is hiding in stock room, also with the hatch open for a fallback.
Big fall off. Hatch roam. Successful. I would say 1 minute 40 wasted on a hatch roam is pretty successful.
The only weakness here for Reeves,
Wait,
SMG 11,
I didn't clip the stock player yet.
distance gunfight, not where you're typically favored.
And they're already going for execute. Reeps huge flank.
Jumping down on the back of the
potentially.
smoke, but Fultz, of course, is about
They're
to
in
be
moto.
glossy. The Warden,
but J9's gonna walk under Reeps, bro.
As he can peer through that smoke
Reeps
as well.
flanking.
But this is a big play
What
here
the
from
fuck,
Genino.
dude?
Meanwhile,
Reeps is flanking and this guy's walking under Reeps. And he gets a freebie in sight. And now Reeps. Oh my god, J9, the shots. Nade onto E-box play, boxer player. This guy's dead. Reeps big flank. Reeps big flank. Reeps big flank. Reeps big flank. Oh my god, Reeps, it works out.
What's happening?
How has he just team killed Newers? It was the gas pipe that took him down, and now he's the last one remaining. A 1v3 quickly
Yes, case,
becomes
though.
a
I mean,
1v2. Steal your nerve, Fultz. It's just 2 more to find, and you've got plenty of time left on the clock to do it. Hoven and Turd separated.
and
Turd
Arsenal.
all the way upstairs.
One's
in kitchen.
above.
And I think WEIBO know that defuse.
Is he on hatch?
He's down at short in the hallway.
Or is he on vert?
Fultz doesn't
Oh.
have it, and they've got the cross on
Holy
his
shit,
position.
Reeps the big flank.
It's a
Reeps the
WEIBO
big
bounce
fucking
back
flank.
from the 3v5.
It feels so similar to the first and the second map, where it comes down to just a couple of crucial gunfights, a couple of good timings in the server. And what happened, we saw JNO start off in a fiery fashion, gets in blue, creates the gap, right now getting 2 quick kills. What we didn't see on screen was Reeps in the meantime flying from stock into bar, and then have to drop the bar hatch and catch the guy with diffuser in short on bottom main. So there are 2 battles happening at once, but the real MVP, whoever shot open all the Goyo canisters there from the defense, because they were just isolating players. And I am Nicholas Moritzen, but you know me as Bingo, and that is a bald version of myself, which I am succumbing to quicker and quicker day by day.
That's my favorite cosplay I've seen in quite some time.
Dapper basil chicken bento or braised pork over rice.
Great job, Extreme, by the way.
They both.
You
got braised pork over rice, you said?
Yeah, I got braised pork
He was
over
there
rice.
to sign.
What'd you say?
Love to
This
see
man,
that.
Rice.
love
Braised
on
pork
the
over
fence
rice
this
for the
short.
win.
Braised pork over
I
rice?
love
You
when we have
braised
close
pork over
rounds.
rice
I mean,
guy?
obviously, I want to see APAC make it, but I also want to see
Big braised pork over rice guy, huh? You just fucking love that braised pork over rice.
I don't want to see
You braised this
one
dick
team
in your
that's
ass.
favored, the David and Goliath.
Sorry,
matchup. I wanna see
I'm
Goliath
so
just
sorry.
roll over
I almost
and
spit out
let
my water
David
when you
out.
said
I
that.
Oh, I'm
want
so
it to
sorry.
be a
Alright.
contest.
Anyways,
I want it to be a
Yeah,
battle.
right.
I wanna
guys,
see
they're
a
double
match
reinforced
deserving
garage.
of a
They're
result.
holding in
Even, you know,
garage.
you
They
look
have
at what
the
happened at
Azami.
Salt
They have the
Lake City.
Wamai.
Enterprise
They have
for the first
Clash.
time made it to a quarterfinal. The first time that APAC's done that in quite some time. But who do they beat to get there? They beat WEIBO. They beat another APAC
It's
team.
not a deserving way to, so to speak.
It's different.
Let's calm
It's
down
different.
here,
WEIBO
Fetty.
beat
Nah,
Virtus
bro.
Pro to get
Nah,
here.
bro.
VP have been such a
Sense?
prolific
Is that
European team ever since their
Bald
roster
Raza?
reboot. And if
How's that guy,
WEIBO were to
Eka?
take down the major champs, that'd be a whole nother
Double
kettle of
reinforced
fish,
garage
especially
walls
if
means that
DZ
the
are in full.
sense
And look,
to
DZ
block
are
off the
looking
long
good.
angles for
Their
ISO on one
attacks
side or the
left a
other
lot
is
to be
free.
desired on Night
J9
Haven left, but
walking
now we're into
slowly.
Clubhouse, it's a whole different
What is he
ballgame.
sensing? He
Similar
just
as
threw
well
a sense
there,
of
right? It's
something.
been the attack inside that's been
There's a
propelling
lot.
for
Whoa,
DC
whoa,
because
whoa,
of what
whoa,
it
whoa,
is.
whoa, 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 whoa,
Goes
fast
out.
play,
If
DZ
that's
shut
not
down
a
already.
second later, they might have masked the sound,
Oh
but didn't
my
even
god,
get
2
two
players
players
shut down.
They're
They're going directly. Oh my god, 3 players shut down.
South Korean player is showing that he can bounce back after a slow start. Going up from
Barbed
the
wire is
stairs. Newers
fucking
runs
them
straight
up,
through that
man.
barbed wire. I think the read has come through from WEIBO though. They know where he is, and the order continues to ring
Back
on down.
timeout,
It's
DZ,
Newers
baby.
up
Fast
against
plays
the
are
wall.
not
He was
working
team
out for
killed
them.
last round.
The fast
Will
plays
go
are not
down
working out for them
last
again.
this time.
The defense from
Flawless
WEIBO is
for
so
WEIBO.
strong.
That's 4 flawless rounds for them in the series.
And I think they
Is
were
it tack
expecting
time out
WEIBO
or
to have the
DZ though?
same
No
thought.
tack time
But
out DZ
instead,
yet.
they're doing the, we're gonna catch you by
Call out
surprise.
saving it,
And
call
I
out
think the
saving
play was
it.
good. Exothermic charge on the external breach, and you walk
Potentially
up the
for
staircase.
adjustment
But
time.
there was about a 1 second
Clash
DC,
also. I wonder
because
DZ what they're going to
external
ban for that
charge,
third
it went
one.
off,
They haven't brought up
sound
the
is
mirror
gone,
yet for
but you still
WEIBO, but if they
heard the
do
barbed
start
wire
bringing it out, it could
rattling
fuck
on
up the
staircase.
bridges.
So we're
DZ could
talking
potentially
1
ban the
second, maybe 2 seconds
Flash,
of
the
difference,
tube,
and that's
the
got you
Azami. I
hearing
mean,
the guy push the
everything's
staircase
been
or
working
not
so
hearing the guy
far.
push the staircase. The
Master,
guy's got 3 kills.
CC extension.
Sure. Look, I
They're
wouldn't
not
sweat too
holding
much for
inside
DZ
garage,
as
even
of
though they
yet.
have the
As soon
super
as
out.
WEIBO got there, one more operator ban per side, and I think then call out
Tube
takes the
stall
tactical
here.
timeout. And I think
Not
if
holding
that
in
happens,
garage,
DZ
though,
will
just to
bounce
stall, waste of time a bit here.
Let's see it. For now,
Real
free spell with the
aggro roam. If
walls.
they do a clear
Just
across, I
stalling
hope
for
they
about
just
12
they
seconds
play
each
it
canister,
slow.
get
They
3
play
of
it
them.
slow. They play it at neutral
And there's
game.
not a lot you can do right now.
Out
if you're
neutral
DC,
game
but
way
just
right now
wait.
because the punish game
The
against
con
WEIBO
wall,
is not
single
working
one
out.
will get popped immediately though. No response
Trying to
there from
combo
two
WEIBO
rounds.
is
Things
not
are
working out.
casual.
WEIBO are aggressive and
But
ready for
NTR,
they
he's,
flex
he's a
reinforce
patient man.
on that
He's
inner
waiting and
server
gonna be on
CC
the
wall.
server rappel,
But there's
cutting
ace
off
there's
any
ace
possibility
charges
of
to
a
go
peek
deep.
or
There's
retake
ace charges to
in
go
towards that
deep
area.
there. And he's
But with
tubing
this
the ace
secondary
charges.
level of heart breach into the inside wall of cash, it could be that DC wants
Open
to attack
everything.
it. But looking at the
Keep it
player
slow,
locations
DZ.
on the
Keep it
roof,
slow.
going towards the Kusi, I don't think they fully locked
The
in
rough part
what
about this site is that you kind of
They could
have
fight
to
for the
clear
round,
out
they
the
would keep
fight.
joining, but they
No
also
matter
could
what.
decide if they find
Good
the
pick
gap
by
in.
NJR. I don't know where the fuck he got that.
However, Speakeasy
Got the
immediately
shield.
replies Newers is having a terrible game
Bolts.
so far. Good gap found
Gets
though
turned.
by Faults.
Neutral
Surely
game. Good
WEIBO
neutral
will
game. They're all
have
just
to
sitting
pull back
outside.
now.
They're all sitting
The
outside
box
and just
getting
punishing the
weaker and
movement.
weaker. It's just
We're
Gotti
flipping.
and
DZ are flipping to
Speakeasy
sites.
alive.
Hoven can
Hoven
retake
is a
windows
sole
here if he
player on
wants.
the test, but I think
Hoven,
they
big
don't
flank.
realize it.
Oh, they found him.
Surely they'll be able to
They
find the
found him.
kill. The Black
They
Beard
found him.
somehow manages to find,
They-
but no. Hoven will find one regardless. regardless. Meanwhile, his
Impulse
teammates
is plant the bomb, though. Just
He's
chill
the last
out.
one standing. False will go for the plant. No impact in pocket, but still he finds the shots onto the
plant
top of
posteable?
1v2. This
Other
is
than 1
how
HP,
the
if he
second
wins
map
this, oh
ended.
my god, how
Hoven
crazy
failed
would
to
that
win
be?
his 1v2, and they've completely abandoned this. They can play it vertically. Hoven is low HP. Does he just jump on that kid?
Oh, look at that plant spot. Look at that plant spot. From outside strip window, you can see that plant spot.
Yellow ping, but it's fake information.
It's a sick plant spot.
Still there. It's a great plant spot, by the way.
gonna
I just
retake?
don't see this as being possible to get
Yeah,
the retake on. He's going to be
knows the
exposed
win column
to the
from out
hatch while
there.
he goes for the counter defuse, and he can be swung from multiple different angles. Spots the first one,
Brilliant,
but
NJR.
will take him down.
And it landed
Who the
somewhere
fuck
in the
did
middle
they do when
because
they
they
get
got
out the basement, though, is the biggest question.
And a kill by the side.
Flashbang, perhaps?
Harden could have
True
been a
ban
great
clash from
double
mirror
there,
ban.
but
It's
it
still
doesn't
gonna be a mirror
matter
ban.
because
Demo's
DC,
been
they
WEIBO.
conquered the
Attacks looks pretty
It
good for
looks.
DZ.
I'm
double
actually.
shield here from
Are they
Zero.
playing
Unusual.
the
Could be a matter of
no,
having
it's bunker. It's
ability
bunker.
to
It's
push
kind of a bunker.
third with a
Kind
shield,
of
but
a
also
bunker.
have a shield elsewhere for
Central
roam
stairs,
control and
garage
the hatch for a
storage.
plant because, you know, Monty, you're safe, you're
Bottom
planter,
garage,
you're drone
roam.
information kind of operator.
Main
Blackbeard,
stairs
frag
layer.
grenades, AR, go for fights, close the gap.
They have Ying for
It does
blue
give
late
you
round.
a-
There's no warden.
Like a spearhead with
For
two
WEIBO.
tips.
Well, thank
Right?
you for the sub.
Double
I
stack, if
appreciate
you
it.
will. But first you gotta get into that exact position. Not a ton of roam presence though from WEIBO. I mean, look at the bottom right, you see B basement, B basement. They're just not really upstairs. A single Peter Thursday in garage on first floor, but that's it. So once they join out all the stairs, they realize, guys, there is no roamers. This map is fully ours. I love that Kino are just making it very safe here, destroying the gas pipe, despite the fact that there's no real threat. You never know what can happen later in the round.
I mean, remember that Newer's got team kill with a gas pipe?
It can happen. It's still a relatively new feature, only about a year and some old.
Yeah. Especially if you combine it with an impact or a nitro cell.
Yeah. No reason to take that risk.
Easy is so quick here.
Yeah, I mean, 1 minute 40 seconds, they've breached pretty much everything that they need. Just missing a little bit of self-destruction in kitchen probably, but then they have all the tools that they want. And they got the Monty. Again, this could be a very different round where they play for a plant-oriented push rather than playing for kills. Yeah. And as I said, because they got two shields, they got two different areas they can push.
It's just so effective and so efficient. Like DZ, so quick. I was speaking to a team that was boot camping and scrimming DZ in the lead up to this tournament. They said these guys are so good, you literally cannot get more than one round off of them in a 12-round scrim. That is how well efficiently oiled they are. And we're seeing that here on Clubhouse, a map which is just the staple of Siege. It's all about hard breach, it's all about execute, it's all about roaming. It's got so many different flavors of Siege rolled into one map. DZ struggled in the
They go
first
for the
round.
Montaigne drop
Now
on the
looking a lot
plant.
more organized,
3
but still
smokes,
in the
1
5v5.
C4 over this
We don't have
Montaigne
an
once he
answer
does
to
drop.
what's gonna happen.
Montaigne drops down. Dirt player. Kino drops down too. Will Kino push deep to distract? Here comes the smoke. It hits the Montaigne. Plant's going down. C4 misses. Kino's down there. Is fighting. Impact. What the fuck? They're stacked on top of each other, but now it's retake. These two guys are dead basically. There's someone bottom main holding the flank through. If someone retakes church short here, they're just fucked. This is what I mean. WEIBO seems so lost when it's just a plant.
Seems to be working out as both of them
Now they have to retake vert. Oven, good flank though.
Retaking up above into the 2v2 as New
Oh, they killed the flank. Okay, bro, I don't know. Like, they had 3 smoke C4. They have bottom main control. Like, when it's a default plant, even if WEIBO have all the tools, they can't seem to stop it. They can't seem to stop it. When it's not kills, WEIBO don't have an answer. They have the 10, but they don't have any util to clear out top garage, actually. I wonder if they're just playing to outgun that guy, maybe with the Sophia. Montaigne's actually coming master side, so they're using the Monty to clear across.
It's not as much about playmaking and really...
What the fuck, man?
And I think that's just a favorite Dark Seer because WEIBO, how they were coming back on lair was again disruptive gameplay patterns and playing for the early game. Much more challenging here on Clubhouse. The way they won the first map on Night Haven Labs was about
Echo and Stoke is prone in garage.
On Clubhouse, a lot more difficult.
Waiting for Moth to come. Here comes the aces on the inner plat wall. Close red player can stop this. It's not shooting off the ace charges on the garage walls. Those garage wall players are fucked. They're so fucked now.
But Reach has gone down early. He's one of the deadliest players for WEIBO. 31 kills across the first.
The only hope for WEIBO is if DZ splitting up on this master side take actually manages to get picks back.
Does mean that
Oven's leaving though,
holding on to
especially with Conwall, inner Conwall open.
I think Goshi might be
Oh,
playing
that's
in there
rough,
as well.
man.
Downstairs and lounge, I believe, right now. But yeah, so right now, WEIBO, they know that
aced open the double reinforced garage walls.
So they get open.
Both of them. None of them got shot off from sight.
A 4 versus 3, because one sole attacker can lock him in spot. That's NGR on the main breach right now. Meanwhile, they're clearing master bedroom, connector, office, and he's applying all this bit of pressure. And they've shown us now that they have flipped the attack. They're gonna go for backside take. Hug to inside and punish by full on that single wall, just walking on in.
Now he can storm my inner con wall, just start going for plant.
DZ have come into form in the last 3 rounds. And I frankly don't see a
Dark
way
player
that WEIBO
found,
win it
shut
from here.
down,
They try and
neutral
lash
game.
out,
They're just
but
out. They're just
DZ are
chilling.
ready for it with
They're
over
just
a
chilling
minute
on their
left the
spots.
clock. DZ, they can execute
No
the
more
5v5
fast
last
entries for
round. I have no
DZ.
doubts they'll
No
be able
more
to
nothing.
execute
Just
in a
simple,
5v2, and then it's time to go
simple
deep
fucking
instead of playing
siege.
for plant.
Okay, this is not simple siege. What the fuck? Why would we find the bomb? No,
DZ,
chill.
don't let this fall back.
Alright.
And Terse has also lashed out and found one as well. He's now
Flies
left
in the
all
bag,
alone
bomb in the
as
chassis.
the plan starts to be confirmed. He doesn't have a way to deny it from his position, and he's being watched from two angles. J90 from outside the window will cut him down. Surely WEIBO need to take their tactical timeout now. DZ, 3 in a row. They lead by 1 round as we have 1 remaining in the half.
You see the
I had a
problem,
little
right?
co-stream. Can I have a little co-stream on this?
Attackers alive. They can win.
It's true, you can't let DZ execute a 5v5.
But it's Clubhouse, and there are so few areas where you have even a 50% chance.
As we swap sides, which means Gohan will be able to talk to the boys. But a 4-2 split, I mean, that is pretty much game.
They need the 3-3.
Yeah.
Okay?
Alright, I'm texting my fucking mom, chat. Yo, my fault, chat. Yo. Texting Mama Fett, bro.
Bad on attack in this series,
Exactly.
frankly, up until Clubhouse.
That's why it matters so
Okay,
much.
I mean, my mom's not even
Robin,
Chinese,
the player
but
drones
okay.
outside the
Just
door,
go
has
ahead
to
and assume
respect
that.
Falling back options,
pull that one on
dangerous.
me,
Main
bro. I've heard
staircase
the
window, watch from
conversations.
outside. Blue stairs window, same story. Hoven can go super deep as a Scobos player. And
Double
always
shield
TP
clear
back to
for
a safe
fucking
location.
DZ.
The other team
Oh, I don't like the fast
entries
entries already.
Story for them. Reeves finds Lewis. It's
like, bro, just fucking, man, just...
You can move around a lot more freely on the map.
Actually, you know what? If it's a site hit, fuck it, dude. There's 4 people on the roam, just hit the site. The site, hit 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 the site, yes, yes! Fuck this guy. Site hit. Found a player on the site. Oh, never mind, didn't find him. Died.
Easy. Somehow manages to find the shots at the feet through the wall. He knows the diffuser is down. He now needs to make sure he doesn't get overwhelmed on the bomb side. Takes out a second.
The good news is this is WEIBO's strong side. Like, this is defense done. 33 defense for DZ, I'll take it. WEIBO are disgusting on defense so far this series. So if they keep the same trend up, I think DZ 7-4-7-5, hopefully.
Remember whatever reason, Bulker, this does go to overtime. They're prepping on that same roam back. That's exactly what we were prepping on.
Yeah, I know.
Against that next time.
Yeah,
you'll just hammer them on that. Because they're going to start floating around again. And if they do more of the consolidation,
that's the OT call.
More so on the fly off that.
That's exactly what we prepped for.
You were right, you know, that was actually like literally the initial was Thermite the wall open, ace the wall immediately, they have nothing to stop it. And then we float around the map and
so what's up?
Thank you for something that it could also be a tally because you forgot. Teeter because you remember.
Fair enough.
Teeter on a tally because you forgot type of deal.
Fair enough, I'll take it. I'll take it. Took well.
Oh my
god. 80 on prep, there ain't nothing to say.
Yeah, we got all
Books
the
already been closed.
in the world, bro.
So,
Book's been opening first.
On top head, okay? Positions on church, shield, a lot of stuff for church. We can bring Thatcher, counter everything. So the thing is, you need to remember from basement. We're gonna have the map control, we're gonna have the sense walls, you're gonna push your shield on dirt. So the thing is, always try to push your shield in a way that you don't gonna die dropping hatch, you don't gonna die for easy pre-placed C4s.
I like the lackadaisical attitude. I hope it doesn't come back to bite DZ, but that's exactly what they were doing during Salt Lake City.
We have the best map.
They would just call 2 light things and be like, everything's in the prep.
Wow.
And then we just start screaming around.
A little bit more context this time. We heard that Carl mentioned overtime, so you and I were confused on the previous maps. Like, he's talking about defense, but they're going into the attack. What's that about? Fett, co-streamer, also tagged on Twitter.
Shout out Fett. Shout out Fett, who is in my DMs.
That Colin has this tendency to talk about what happens when they go back to that same side in OT to fix the problems of the past, because he knows that the players have the solutions for the present. And we heard there, DC stopped talking about strats. They're like, guys, book's open, now it's closed.
They literally said, I don't have anything to talk about. What about you?
They are so prepared going into this, and the players have so much self-control in the server.
Insane amount of prep.
Colin only has to step in.
So basically, the discourse is that I'm not saying it's good or bad that he does that, but I personally wouldn't do that because I think the players that I've coached in the past have too little attention span to fucking think about OT afterwards.
They got the paper booklets, right? That say you put your gadget here, you put your.
But I'm just saying, like, it's a different approach, right? Like, that's what's interesting. It's a different approach. Some teams break a lot. Most teams break down the next side. DZ said we already have the attack prep. Now let's think about if we go back to overtime. God forbid it happens.
Interesting.
Now everyone's jumping ice cold Cole in my chat.
Just
Goy Cole.
Yeah, I mean,
That's actually, isn't Ice Cole Jewish? Isn't this not true?
But it's
Isn't
so
he like the
much
opposite of
challenging
Goy?
without the Monty, and that's always
he
going to
like
be my go back to
non-Goy?
DC. You're such a great shield team, and you said it so well on layer. We see how quick the Newers with
Joshua
TCC can
Steinberg in the
shred
chat.
Speakeasy when
But
it's
that's a
not
Jewish
crouching,
ass
protecting
last
his
name.
toes.
He's Jewish, ain't
So
he?
it really comes down to Speakeasy playing a more sheltered version of the shield. When he plays in APL, you know, you're playing 60 ping, playing against weaker aimers, arguably. Now you're in LAN. 0 ping, perfect hit drag against some of the greatest fraggers in the world. You die immediately before you realize what's going wrong. So a lot of attention right now, I think, on pressure on the strategical elements related to positioning as a shield. On the other side, for DC, we just gotta see Kino not pop up with defense. He's been playing a lot of shields on the attacking side. He was last alive a few moments in a 1v3, you know, unwinnable spots.
Hey, well, at least we're correct. At least we're correct this time, Ice Cold. Like at least we're coming accurate.
That story for himself.
Yeah, coming accurate.
There was a fear from Alpha on the desk about what happens if Reaps the carry stops striking out like a madman. And this is the thing about WEIBO gaming when they play the highest level.
Yardy wouldn't hate
turns.
Ice Cold if he were Jewish.
That's
Just Yardy's friendly fire right there, bro. Yardy's turning on his own kind for no reason.
He's now on Solid Snake. That's gone unbanned. He's going to feel super comfortable on a particular operator, getting a ton of intel.
Yeah, a lot of intel for the roam clear and perhaps for an eventual execute. The problem I see here for WEIBO is going to be DZ with their hard setups on the bomb site with Wamai,
basement bunker,
the Goyo, and the Azami.
No one on any sort of roam. They're not giving it to them in the early round.
And if DZ can burn enough time at the start of the round,
Blackbeard.
and if
I wonder if that's for Kitch drop. It could also be for a Church Blue. They don't have a range hard reach though, which is why I don't think it will be a Church end. They have can openers for the Church wall. They don't have a range hard reach for opening this bottom Church wall.
He also said be careful of pre-play
main stairs layer full.
Keep the shields alive. We're playing for the late round. The thing is, without the Thatcher and the Bandit on the board, that was, you know, Church is no longer attackable, I don't think, with this lineup.
Yeah, this is very slow.
So what we're looking at, dirt tunnel kitchen attacks, something that DC has seen a billion times before. They got C4, they got Toxic Babes, they got the Walmaya Sami set up, the Goyo canisters.
Oh, are they going to impact trick the hatch?
This feels a little bit like WEIBO are playing into DC's defense, and I mean that in a negative way. Like they're countering themselves, but not having necessarily the correct read. And I think a lot of this will come down to the opening pick, if they can find it.
Yeah, I'm wondering the same. Look, this is going to be... all the ingredients here say that DZ should be favored in the round, unless if WEIBO can pull off something miraculous. I don't think the kitchen hatch has successfully opened yet, and the impact trick unsuccessful here. So credit to WEIBO, they managed to make that work. Now, the plan was to go for a dirt push. We have to use the final piece of hard breach utility to open up dirt for Speakeasy to make his way forward. However, MJR still has an impact grenade to try and battle with that Blackbeard.
I don't like that Speakeasy is solo here because the kitchen hatch is open. DC know that. That means they cannot fall back unless an Asami keep barriers position
oh my gosh, she's in. Here we go.
Enable his safety. And there's a Goyo fire on the ground. So this is going to stall for 20 seconds. There we go. That's 20 seconds. Now we're talking 29
There's another
left
Goyo.
on the
There's another
clock.
Goyo after that. It's going to be...
Dirt tunnel is off hands here for WEIBO
Goyo.
Gaming. And while they're waiting, they're not progressing.
Anyways,
They're in kitchen
Sense
hatch,
on the
the
drop.
main staircase, everyone is waiting with no progress. That applies more and more pressure.
Smoke for the Kitch drop. Good smoke play here. As long as they're holding the dirt control. They realize they can't go dirt. They're flipping around. They're going blue instead. There's just one bottom main though. Two blue. Hoven bottom main. Hoven walking through. Hoven gets one. Shut down though. Smoke under armory. Here comes the blue push. Here comes the blue push. Here comes the blue hit. Blue hit has to go before they can repower through on the bomb. Blue hit works out. Turn. Oh, NJR close. Fuck. How did he get there? What the fuck? What? Look for crouched up through dirt. Yeah, this guy's pissed.
Such well played moment there.
So pissed.
He was sitting beneath the hatch, looking at the plant there for 5 full seconds. Then one taps it, then ensures a second kill follow up as well. He's like, guys, I got this on the back. Do not worry about it.
That guy vented.
But Harvin found the open. Like
he vented onto the
main staircase in the basement.
Looks like we're going on to CC
Dapper
now.
With an impeccable setup.
As we talked about last time on Dapper and Fett strat talk, what do you think of this CC strat? Go ahead and break it all the way down, Dapper.
Here in CCTV, you gotta fight for.
Yeah, so we're gonna go CC. Kino's gonna extend over into gym. Newer's gonna play below with the stock, double and reinforce
because you cannot just play 5,000 sides. There's not enough playable positions for that to be possible.
They're gonna have the Wamai on Raptors.
I feel like might be happening if this goes to distance as well.
wall
bar
denial,
bomb
probably
side.
playing red
We saw
stairs.
DZ
I don't know
on
if they'll
kitchen
trick,
on
but they
left
actually no, they
twice.
will
Oh,
trick
man,
because
I would
Newers is
love
going to be
to see
below.
a bar bomb side choice from DZ in
This is
overtime.
great. This is great, actually.
Again, it's always going to be a bit of a risk factor.
Okay.
But
Well,
DZ,
Mai
they
is gonna
have
play
been the
Raptors.
strongest version of
Bolts
themselves
is probably
in this
gonna go
BO3.
Jim, no?
Where they've been
No,
doing
double
something
double for
unusual.
Raptors. Well, you know all that. That's exactly what we talked about.
Both sides.
Wait, they set up Jim and then no one's over there.
We've cast enough of
They reinforced off inner con wall. They said fuck all that Jim shit.
I mean, he wanted
I
to
think it's gonna be one free roamer. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be a free roamer. I think it's gonna be a free
That's
roamer.
the problem.
Oh, yeah, it is.
But Dapper,
Going
can you
early in the round,
preemptively
you fight for dirt
download
control,
like
leave
this
one
match
player there
just in
because they
case
can't
this is
retake
the one
because
we're
the kitchen has
uploading?
kitchen
Just
on
to have it
the
ready
side.
on the
They
download.
went
Yeah,
dirt last up against the
Beast
goalie,
mode,
and it's
beast
like,
mode.
okay,
Beast
that's
mode.
not gonna work.
You're so beast mode.
But
You're
the
literally,
plan B
you're
flip, I think, for Weibo was a shot
literally
at 10th
so
of a
beast mode.
round. It wasn't
Literally.
that, oh my god, they're panicking, they're stressed. It's like, okay, they're gonna full send it in APAC fashion, and they actually got close.
All right, the sense is for to ignore that garage double
Potentially
reinforce
3
setup.
rounds from a semi-final.
Day9 with the DMR and garage
Lock in
double
on cash
reinforce.
and
There's no
CCTV for
Chonka
this
for
next
DZ.
round.
No Chonka.
How do Weibo look to clear it?
Old
It seems
DZs
to
to bring
be
out Chonka.
the
NJR
Rafters'
Chonka
intention
strat. They have
here.
like
There's a
bandit
lot of
instead to
util
trick
to
the
go
wall.
Rafters. I think
And
particularly
there's
the
no
Black
Mav,
and the
there's no
Dokkaebi
Thatcher,
would be
there's no
very
Zofia to go
useful,
underneath
doing as
here,
much
especially with
damage
viewers.
and flushing out that
Or
position
no,
as
Fultz
much
in
as
lounge.
possible. But DZ are sitting back
Bandit's
and
actually going to
relaxing
keep
with that
both.
Mai
This is like
in
old
play with
Siege.
the Azami to
Bandit's
support
actually going to be able to
Emil
keep the
Rooney
server
with
wall
its deadly
closed
DMR.
and the
DZ
con
should
single
be
wall
able to hold their
closed.
positions comfortably.
They should see.
Weibo are
focus
kinda
on
fucked
the
here.
side much there from Kino, even
And
just
they
one
even
left
have
for
the floors
NJR.
or nade the bandit
The
off.
opening pick is so vital here on Clubhouse because it's all about watching as many gaps as possible. One defender dying early.
Flores
will
does get
leave
one
something
bandit.
else exposed.
NJR, will he replace it? He will replace it.
Tricking, but NJR gets
That's the
right back
last
on it.
one.
There's
That's the
another
last
attack
one.
with Downset to deny the angle vertically because that's what Newers was playing earlier. Reinforcing
Oh, that's
those
the last
walls.
one. That's the last
Right now
one.
it's Fultz
Will he
downstairs
move
instead.
one from server
They're
over though?
protecting NJR for as
Or
long
might
as
getting
humanly
con single
possible.
open?
A lot of damage dealt, though, thanks to the Dokkaebi. Now he's forced to move. But Weibo aren't able to capitalize on the kill just yet.
But
He's standing up on top of the desk. He would be exposed to the breach, but
Everybody
Weibo
open
are
the
not
wall.
playing that breach aggressively. In fact, they haven't even opened it up. This is
They have,
a
they have the feet
strange
holes. The
attack
feet
here
holes
from
let you
Weibo
see the
to
plant.
fail to
The
open
feet
up
holes let you see the plant
CCTV
spot.
breach. Seems like a very costly mistake.
There could be a bait there. Forces downstairs.
Scared of
right
the
beneath
flank,
breach
scared
with
of
a
the flank.
shotgun in hand on the Thorn. Planning default is not going to be a
They're
possibility.
playing underneath.
I don't know if Weibo know this just yet.
Fultz, does he have vert? Fultz, does he have vert? Yes, shotgun on vert on the condor. They have everything for them. Feet holes for the plant spot. Shotgun vert on the walk-in through condor. Crossfire. CC wall closed.
As of yet, Reeves needs to go big. He tries to make an entry. It's turn.
Wait a minute.
One. Reeves will get his first. But
Oh.
immediately, NJR is there to find a 3K.
2v1. Fultz underneath. It's a 1v1. Third needs to go really aggro here. Third does gotta go really aggro, but it's too late.
He won't get the chance. Newers never shut out of his position as Weibo cannot breach step one.
One small issue. Actually, first I think I'll get a tag time out here from Go. I'm just waiting for the confirmation call. I saw the mic being flipped down.
Surely.
I don't want to get into a long point and to cut myself off. Yes, Weibo Gaming calling their tactical timeout.
We gonna listen in?
Leave this fucking shield, bro. You're playing too scared with this shield. Not
Oh,
opening
too scared of
space,
the shield.
being the last one to push, bro. If you're gonna pick the shield, is to put pressure, is to play fast, is to open space.
Okay.
I told you guys, look, they play very spread on the map. They give big areas, but you are playing full safe with the shield, bro. Use the shield are a fucking
he's trying to
drone, you
speak.
know?
So if they go gym, you want me to use shield or we just clear or go
No, the thing is, bro, check the comp. Bandit, Wamai, bro, we need to bring the Thatcher to solve the problem. Break the bunker.
Okay.
We need to break the gadgets so we can throw grenades, we can make
he's
the
yelling at
space,
him.
you know? It's
Oh,
all
he's
about
yelling
that,
at
guys.
him.
Come on, we can do it.
Let's go.
It's 5-3, it's easy to us. We can take this game. Come on, guys, come on. We are the best. Remember, guys, the pressure is on them, it's not on us. Remember this.
It feels like the pressure is definitely on you guys right now. I can't lie.
Exactly
I
the
can't
same
lie.
thing he said at the start of the half as well, which is we need to break the bunker with
I would
the
let
Thatcher.
this guy
And you said at the
fuck
start of the
my
half, we
wife.
didn't see it
Ball
once
rat.
from Weibo.
No, we did not. And to make matters worse, the Thatcher does simplify the problem. The solution for
motherfuckers really be
Weibo was
typing
right
that
there
shit
the entire
unironically
time.
in your
Those
Motherfuckers
bandit
really
batteries
be
on the CCTV
fucking
wall
butler
being
shit.
shot through the soft wall from
You made
connector.
it.
I mean,
From the door,
motherfuckers
which
be
with a
fucking
couple
Luke
of
and
bullets
Jitly, you know
from
what
the
I'm saying?
breach, couple of bullets, but they never did it. And they did have one spare exothermic charge from Thermite when
Yeah,
the
my
round
fault, that, but I
ended.
didn't mean that.
Would've been
Anyways,
a
we're going
very
to gym now.
different round
Cast
if that
extension.
actually
Bandit
Two
back on the
different
board. They're bringing the
defenders.
Thatcher this
Newers
time,
played
but will it
by
actually? Because
Silverite,
Thatcher
and
doesn't
his
actually
Kino
fully counter out the
bandit
bandit
sticking
trick.
by the corner, or wherever
Sophia to
it
go
was.
underneath the
They
bandit.
would
That
have
will
GG
counter out the
actually.
bandit trick.
They would have
Sophia can stun
left
through
it
the stronghold
right
right
away.
here to stop the
Rotate
bandit
to a
trick.
different location at least, right? And that bandit battery is a 100% 100% denial
Anyways, thoughts on Fett
with
legit?
any weaponry, but nobody made that connection. That, okay, Now we got the breach. Let's go for a plan. But say, oh, what about getting every breach? What about getting all the angles? That never happened.
I think WEIBO were also focusing so much on some vague win conditions, but not seeing opportunities to get kills. For example, the player on the defense, I believe it was NJR, on the Bandit, who kept dashing around. He was in a very vulnerable position. If WEIBO had the foresight and the utility to say, let's target this guy with a grenade, not just with Roteros to get rid of the batches, but let's target the player, we might actually be able to capitalize, get a kill, numbers advantage, and then you can spiral around, even if you don't have superior positioning or breaching. If you
does it get it? Does it get it? Does it get it? Does it get it?
And the
yes, it does.
To be a problem here for WEIBO Gaming. I think they have to ban it now. If there's struggling so much to counter it, they're going to need to ban it after this next round.
But it's like this round, though. It's like you can only ban it next round. What about this round?
They have a single
no answer for a bandit trick.
That's it. That's the only
It's been so long. People got so comfortable with double hard breaching, with Sophia underneath, with Buck, with Maverick, with everything. People got so comfortable, they stopped anticipating the bandit
DZ are
trick.
bringing 3 hard breach operators on Clubhouse most of the time. They're bringing Ace, Thermite,
Map doesn't exist? Well, think about it this way. You practiced a bunch of set of strats for your entire life as a team. Yes, Maverick should exist, but that's what separates the good teams and the great teams, is that WEIBO have a set playbook, a set amount of like 16 strats or so that they play on this map on attack, and they practice it so much, and they're so comfortable with the strats, and they have variations for all the other things. They have variations for fast shield clear, they have variations for fast kills, they have variations for fucking probably a bajillion other things like garage clear, like this, like that, the other thousands and thousands of variations, but just not one is slipped through their mind to bring glass. Especially with the amount of C4s. Let's get to the C4 picks with the map. NJR, big. Oh! Reaps! The Dragon Warrior! Reaps, the Dragon Warrior!
Where are you looking? He goes down. Reaps has single-handedly brought this round back for WEIBO.
J9 as well.
DZ
Reaps is dead.
Recompose a flashbang on the J9 as Reaps will finally go down.
Fultz, the Dragon Warrior.
He's had the quad this round. It's got him.
Oh!
And he does
got him.
For WEIBO to prevent the
Dragon Warrior. I understand why
more
Juno is 0-8. Dude, Juno, like, I fucking hate Juno as a player, bro. Juno is actually, like, the worst player in the entire world. And honest to God, throw him out the game. Juno, bro, fucking hate Juno, bro.
Fuck Juno.
Fuck Juno, bro.
For a usual round of club.
Just make your mind. Who's the actual Dragon Warrior?
What space do you have to bring more hard breaches?
So this is the difficulty, right?
Me,
When you're up
motherfucker.
against
I'm the Dragon Warrior.
wall denial, bunker down, time denial, you are stretching the attack so thin. Because either you'll have a bit of solutions for everything, but not one clear plan of action, or you'll go into like, this is how we do it. But if they
This is where the game changes. No more bandit. Bunker again, DZ. Bunker again, again, again.
This round right here is
They
where
want to
WEIBO needs
force WEIBO
bring
to
that
another
Thatcher
execute.
and a lot of grenades.
Not gonna do that.
And they're not going to do it. I mean, we're talking about trying to
Do
counter
they have the
Clash. We're talking about
last
trying to
race? I
counter
don't
the
think so.
Wamai, the
I think they
Warden,
did.
particularly the Goyo and the Azami, which are both vulnerable to grenades. But we don't have the Thatcher to counter the Wamai.
What would this be? So, okay, just like while
No
the round is
vert.
early, right? Because
No
it's
vert
a
by
bunker dive
fucking
DC. No action should be
WEIBO.
happening. We'll see.
Wait.
What would you replace? Because going through it, the way that you get into the bomb site, the way you play with cover, that's what Glass is doing, right?
I don't think
I
we
mean,
need
all
to
the
bring
ops are
Damos
for
and
kill.
Snake. These are for
All the
most
ops
part.
are for
I don't
kill,
care.
but there's
They
no
roam
roamers to
clear up.
actually
We're
hunt
not
down.
running.
It's just a
We're not
staircase
getting
layer.
rid
Did
of
they get
the
baited
one
out
of the
by the
two
fucking
at least.
prep
Yeah.
positions?
Get onto the Thatcher. Now you get a bit wider in the bigger picture.
I'd get Capitao instead of Grim, to be
Oh,
honest.
this is dirty from Oven.
Capitao can flush out the AK's position. It's also a better clash counter. I mean, it's easy because we see the comp. I don't know if WEIBO did enough advanced droning in prep phase.
Well,
to
we
see
talking about the
exact
gym hatch
comp.
when you
Lost a
said
lot
that
of
because
Jones,
you
so I
are
hope
really
to
far
solve
ahead of
but
me
yeah.
if that's the case.
The big issue here to start things off is going to
Oh,
be
my bad.
forced
I'll
with the
stop
clash and main
No,
staircase.
I'll pause play. I'll pause play. I'll pause play that
Teams
shit.
often do is a clash
158,
down, try and start a
57,
fight, slow the
56,
attackers down with
55.
stopping them,
Yes,
and a
sir.
C4 from
I bet.
downstairs, try and get a
I
kill.
think I just buffered a bit too
If
much
DC finds
on the
any
stack. I
kill
probably took it on the
that
Nuke.
goes untraded, that is the strat working out to
Ooh,
perfection.
C4
That's what
through
they're
onto
aiming
the
for
double
this
door.
setup.
Nitro could win a freebie
Getting
here
ready
on
to
the
throw
Hard.
it through.
Kino is
Ready
allowed
for
to
the
play
strip
so
player as
aggressively
well.
here, looking for his first
Kino gets
kill of the
Damos
game
tracked,
still, but
runs
yeah, he is
away
forced
from the
back,
vert.
targeted
Clash falling
by
back
Damos.
off of the layer. Good layer away by Clash here.
Now the
Gets away
worry
with
is
his
the
life.
pre-play C4s if you're
Now
WEIBO.
no vert for back Arsenal. That's what's really
and
scary
Kino
for
both
fucking
have
WEIBO.
chances to
They
try
have
and
no
land
way to
shots
clear out
with
back
them.
Arsenal. They kind of have to
Okay,
go for a
so
church.
Step 1 is cleared. They got a bit of breaching done as well.
DZ had the double reinforced wall blue side for the jukebox position with the clash. At the end of the clash, they should reinforce off the jukebox side blue wall.
Try and take some fights on blue and go for backstab like Tusk did last time, because how can you go for a 4-man kitchen execute like DC did with this lineup? Not to be. How do you take third tunnel? Not easily, because there's no shield. C4 goes out, could find
oh, 1 HP. Good dodge though. They have impact trick.
It is so critical that he stays
The
alive.
viewers have impact trick.
If he had died,
no impact trick. Pitch hatch open, but no vert. They have to use Damo's pistol to make vert.
Final nitro
wait, bud.
Wasted by Kino.
Oh, I tried to break off the ace charges. That's huge though for WEIBO, because that was supposed to break off the ace charges.
Have a chance. That's the gap that I spoke about. Solid Snake. That's going to be a big win condition. The issue is you need to find the first kill, create the
smoke up hallway. They're going to go. What is it?
Spin around in circles.
Bomb is church. They're going for church blue. It's church blue with the backstab through fucking pitch hatch, baby. Oh, big aggro on the fucking oil pit. He gets him. He drops down.
Oh my god, he baits it. And now WEIBO look to execute together.
Shit.
Turn has found another one. It's Chain. Oh
shit.
The only one left. He's trapped at AKs. But the plan has not been confirmed as of yet. Does he know where that defuser is? It doesn't bloody matter.
WEIBO bringing it back.
Reaps is there.
Reaps, great decision to drop that blue hatch right there. Great decision by Reaps.
At break point, 5 rounds apiece.
Or if
really
you go ahead and you're watching that round, you're thinking if this doesn't work out, they didn't listen.
You know,
but because it worked out, it's all okay. DC called their tag
time out, DZ.
After side on this round. And then if we do back the basement, did he print off the fucking fake roam for us?
Yeah, I think we have it.
Let's go cash and let's go back into the fake roam after that. Slow me down a little bit off, they're clear. They already think we're roaming shit, so.
Heard.
Yeah.
Let's crank it. Little simple late rounds, that's all it is. They're just dropping hatches and flying down staircases and shit. Just call it crosses. Simple.
Yeah, we do have fake roams, the last one. Heard on it. For the cash side, let's do... What is our hardest Raptors strat? It's just like base, master contest, yeah? And then Bayou get in there?
We have the cash ratatouille prep, where I hide in there.
Yeah, let's do that.
I love hearing the call-out adaptations there for the side, just kind of making it very simple what WEIBO are trying to accomplish, right? They're flying down hatches, flying down staircases, and that is the view of what happened if you're against them. But if you're watching from our perspective, like, they had no other choice because they kind of scuffed themselves in the operator lineup to begin with.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like right there, the blue drop entry should be accounted for by someone, right?
Because they could get baited otherwise.
Yeah, it really should.
Well, I think that the big adaptation for that round from WEIBO, while they didn't counter the tower positions like AKs, which ended up being the last player alive, by the way. The critical thing is...
yeah, it seemed like there was like players like Arsenal and shit that just like weren't looking at like box 3
If there
and
was a
fucking
tumor out
K9.
that round, I think it would have been a completely different story.
Yeah.
But of course, the thing that was called there by
my
DZ in that
Jaeger.
tactical timeout was this cash round, right? And they were
Cash,
talking about a
hard
particular
master
strat. They didn't give the
extension,
details
Azami
of
and
it.
Jim.
But
They're fighting on a
that
cross
was the
push.
next round.
Okay.
So they said if we
WEIBO
lose
are bringing a
capital,
garage
what
player
happens
though.
in this round? Next round we
Happy
go to a fake
Tao,
round. So keep that in the
Thatcher,
back of your
and
mind. There'll be
Nomad
a
for the
fake round
garage
next
player.
round. Unless
The
if
double
DZ
burn should
changed
help
their
this garage
minds.
player a lot though.
biggest thing for me though was
Hardest
WEIBO's
rafter
ability
hold.
in
They
the
know that
chaos
WEIBO are
to
bringing in the
calculate
util. They want a bunch of util for the Rafters player. But it's Thatcher. Thatcher can break every single one my every Jaeger. It's a great answer from WEIBO for this cash hold. Or sorry, Raptors
used to
hold.
playing in the APAC region. They used to play
chaotic
against Souffle and Pika and all the Daystar boys, all the Souls Hard and Orchid boys. They used to chaotic
What day is
siege.
the final? I think Saturday.
So I think
Anxiety
right
thinking
now,
of
I mean,
something
look
that I
at the attack
appreciate.
lineup. This is exactly what Gohan wanted. Breaking the bunker. You got the Capitao. You got the Thatcher. There's no more wall denial on the breach here, but there are 4 impact grenades. This is where you would want the Thermite Hibana, but they both been bent away. Look at the value
trick.
here. Impact goes out.
That's
and all of a
both.
sudden, you have
Non-walkable bridge. Yes, use another to make the bridge walkable here.
To peek through. There is a third summon pocket,
Unless
but
he
guess
wants to
what?
smoke
There are
ace the
also
inner
2
wall,
more
the inner
impact
rafters wall.
grenades. That means that's all your
Smoke
hard
ace on the
main
inner rafters
breach.
wall.
You cannot go for a can opener for Hoven because, well, it's exposed now.
Would be
So,
impactable from top
this
red,
just
but no
means
more
that you
impacts for
can enter
Fultz.
from the breach. You
They're
can
going
still
garage
peek
side.
through. But it also means that
Thatcher
if
is going to
there's
be
no
the
attack or something,
biggest operator
catch up
here.
the hole in the Asami keeper barrier.
Disable
It's just
all the
fake pressure
Jaegers.
doesn't exist
Disable
anymore.
all the
So
Lamais.
that.
I do wonder as well if there's a chance later for
It's
the
going to be
Summon to
a
detonate and get
Capi
areas.
Tao
So there
and
you go.
Nomad
Problem
util
solved
flood on
for
the top
WEIBO.
rafters.
They are able to
Flood,
have an
thank you
entry
for
into the
subbing to
bottom
that.
side,
Appreciate
and
it,
now
man.
they target the players and the utility that remains.
There is one other thing though. Now they can't use the summer charge for the inside bombs at wall leading to catwalk rafters.
They call it Ratatouille probably because Newers is ratting top garage, looking to not get seen for the entire round.
Okay, J9 is playing in that position together with Newers. One by the window.
He can rat there for the entire round. He can get a pick maybe after they kill J9.
Look at the player lineups. They're on the garage door. They're downstairs. They have to make this entire round work.
Oh, they droned him. They droned Newers though.
It will be free.
The EMP comes out though, that might enable the fire from the Capital to go out into the first
comes
position.
Newers gets wicked. Newers does not find the Capital. They're going for the fires. They're going for the flashes. Close Capital. Close Capital. Look at that. Run out by full. Oh, shut down. Wow, Speakeasy was ready for it.
Unnecessary pressure from DZ. WEIBO win the exchange with turret going down, but at the price of 2.
Maybe you need Cavalk now. They're players stalking Cavalk rafters. No, they're gonna commit to it.
Newers? Oh my god, Newers is playing this so well. Ratatouille.
Given a lifeline over the Dark Zero.
Look at this fucking pixel. They know there's a guy on fucking server rack.
No Selmas left for Speakeasy.
They're getting a guy on window to clear him out. Window should get the free pick here.
This is a critical moment.
The timing.
If Gotti can find that kill, what else?
Newers getting back garage window.
It's now up to DZ.
Newers going here.
Newers
running up through red.
To clutch up and prevent WEIBO from stealing the match point.
Newers falls back. WEIBO take garage though, but they have no hard breach. They can't get through a garage wall. They can't get through a garage wall. They cannot get. They have to hop in the garage window. It's kind of fucked. They have to enter so late. That's case down. Bang! Beautiful play by DZ. Good fall off by Newers. Come back up red. Oh my god. Newers played that out of his mind. Newers is playing so insane right now. Newers is literally playing so insane right now.
One that went unsapped, and it saved Newers. That first Capital Fire arrow, it was spot on. And then they're gonna have a player on the outside.
Why is Nick raging at every death? Fuck that! He's like, fuck! He's like, fuck, guys! Sorry.
There was a double reinforcement.
That's just the word on the street.
That was only a single reinforcement. WEIBO would have had to wait into plant.
And that's the thing. This is so hard because hindsight, right?
Reeps is heating up
the
right now.
boys to break apart the bunker.
And
this is maybe where the one weakness of APAC comes to shine through.
He's praying a little
bit.
Did you pray today?
Get that set up because they don't play that style in the majority of APAC games, especially in Asia. So
if you really think about it, the BO3 kill record punishes you for being good as a team.
Look at how they attack the
if you go 2 maps, you're not breaking that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Gap finding, brute forcing.
Unless you get fucking 27 kills each.
It falls apart.
Each map. Yeah, you could, I guess, if you get fucking 27 kills both maps.
In the tactical timeout. At the moment, it's not looking particularly fake. There is Newers all the way upstairs, top fragger for DZ. He's fallen back to stage, and he might be about to come back to the bomb site as well. He can continue using his gadget, however. The Solid Snake on the other side will be soft countered by the Vigil, but can still allow a lot of map control to be taken here for WEIBO.
It's all about trying to bait him in right now. They know roughly where each other are attacking or defending from. And Newers has been so good today, especially
I don't think they know Newers is here.
On layer, playing that 4+1 strat or just doing his own solo roam game. And I think they both roughly have an idea, but he can be scored back by
does run away.
Action.
Plays the bunker again, another bunker, fake roam. They're talking about a fake roam in a bunker. They want to keep forcing them to execute. They keep thinking WEIBO will falter at the execute.
I know what they go and say. Do not hide behind the
shield. You know, playing the C4 at shotgun vert main stairs for a pick.
Right now, he was on the roof for half the round, only just entering gym.
Oh yeah, fake roam works. The mute jammers, they force the clear.
He said, if you're on the shield, I don't want
just in case it's a rat. Look at this. They have to clear all of Logi.
The only saving grace will be their
fake roam works. Fake roam works. Fake roam works.
This is such a hard round if you're a pro player. I've been here myself before. Timer's ticking down every second. You feel the pressure, elimination point as well. You're going to be going home and not breaking the top 4, which would be historic for your region. The goal for this WEIBO roster, it keeps increasing. They expect to qualify for majors, expect to go into playoffs, expect to now start breaking into top 4 territory, and to do it against DC, who just came off a major victory. Historic for the players. First time for everyone but Speakeasy, and Gohan would be so proud. And it's gonna come down to this.
Impact trick.
A 5v5 in the basement.
C4 doesn't work.
Goes out. Impact grenade as well, denying the heart destruction. Combined with the Hibana ban from earlier, it makes this attack fall apart in the late round.
If he impactors one more ace, they're fucked.
Left in pocket is the only bit
because he has to use 2 to open the hatch, so he's gonna use it for. Oh my god, they can't even get kitch hatch. They can't even get kitch hatch.
They're flipping it again. The issue is
they can't go kitch hatch. It's beautiful by DZ. They know. They just fucking know WEIBO can't execute. Make him go execute. Now it's all up to blue.
Twice already.
Can they maintain blue control here? It's all 3 people blue for WEIBO. There goes main stairs control. Wait a minute.
He finds one, needs to double up, but he can't do so as of yet, and he's trapped. Speaking.
Newers refrag. Newers is so big.
It's Reaps, the last one. The major chance can take
my God, DZ. DZ, take it. Cinema game. DZ, take it. Cinema game. DZ, take it. Cinema game. Force to execute. They keep forcing them to execute. WEIBO can't fucking execute. They keep forcing him. Try again. Try again. Try again. Try again. Not there for WEIBO. Reaps played out of his fucking mind those first 2 maps.
Every single map.